Just updating the chat so I can welcome you guys properly. What deals are you looking for? This is always the beginning of how this starts. I'm otherwise talking to myself because no one really watches the first couple of minutes, as I've learned. How are you guys, though? All right, here we go. I'm going to explain how this all works. I've just posted a chat. Let me just see if I can show you how this all comes together so beautifully on Amazon. See, there's the chat box right there, side of the screen. I just wrote, I am live. What deals are you looking for? And I'm going to be your guide to the most epic, awesome deals live on Amazon for the next, who knows? Could be 2 hours, could be 3 hours. It's all based on the deals, and I have a lot of them in front of me, from security cameras to wake-up alarm clocks. It is going to be an awesome day to save. I'm just looking at a couple of additional deals that I'm going to bring in today, which I'm pretty excited about. I want to thank Mary Larson for following me right off the top. I'm the deal guy, Matt Granite. I'm excited to have you here. If you've never seen me before, I hunt down the best deals live right here on Amazon. I do it on YouTube. Emily, what is going on? I'm always a good start to the stream, and I get to see your name at the beginning. I'm doing lovely. I have my mango passion fruit bubble tea right here, minus the bubble so I don't choke live. I've got a lot of great products to showcase and test out. I even have a wake-up alarm clock that I'm looking forward to testing. You guys can see my arms kind of, I'm trying to find, so I have it. I want a good long micro USB cable so I can demonstrate some of these products. But you know what I think? Maybe if I get a power bank would solve some of this. So I'm gonna get started in a moment. I'm just looking to see the longest micro USB cable I can find, and that might solve some of my problems, because I want to do some demonstrations today. My level 10 life, I'm doing great. Got a lot of people watching. All right, you know what? Without further delay, I'll get to the products in a moment. I want to welcome you guys. I am the deal guy, Matt Granite. It's wonderful to have you here. If there are deals that you're looking for, specifically that are not in the carousel below this video screen, I will just gladly hunt down deals for you on the spot. I'll be your personal bargain hunter today. And if you guys like what you see, again, smash that follow button just above my head right on the video screen. If you're on a mobile device, touch the screen, and you'll be able to know when I go live next. The last most important thing that I want to mention to you guys, I am paid in connection with the deals which are available in the carousel. So if you see something you like, you click it, it pops up on your screen, and then I can show you the specific deal on any particular product that you're looking for. The first thing that I want to begin with is the Acer Spin 5. Now, this is a fully loaded convertible laptop. It's a 2-in-1. I love the specs on this. And just to reiterate, if you are not aware, there's only 14 left on this. It's an i7, and I love the specs. It's got 16 gigabytes of RAM, 512 gig solid state drive, that Wi-Fi 6 standard, so you're getting nice, fast performance. And it's almost $131 off with an i7. So if you are looking right now for an amazing laptop that's a 2-in-1 that has a touchscreen that's under $1,000, that is, in this case, fully loaded, you get a 2K display. This will look beautiful for streaming your content. It'd be great for back to school. It includes a stylus, which stores beautifully right in the unit itself. This is probably one of my favorite tech deals today, and I do want to begin with it just to take it for a spin. This is definitely one that I would recommend. All right, iPad minis are going to drop to my level 10 life. And are you looking for a Kindle or a Fire? A Fire tablet, which is Amazon's tablet, or a Kindle e-reader. Two separate products. Let me know what you're looking for, but it's either a Kindle or a Fire. They're two different things. I would be happy to assist. And again, thank you for being one of the first people in my chat to contribute to a request. I love it. I love it. All right, next deal that I want to show you as I make my way through, again, a reminder that the chat is located on the side of the screen. This is, believe it or not, one of the most popular products on sale live trending on Amazon today, and it is a wake-up alarm clock. So there is this antenna factor, which I have dangling on the side here, but what I would like to show you is this alarm clock. So this alarm clock mimics the natural progression of a sunrise. So if you're tired of waking up to jarring alarms that jolt you awake, or if you've developed some type of immunity to your smartphone, this is a product that you might want to consider. And the reason I'm quite a fan of this, other than the price drop today, is it is a multi-purpose alarm clock. So with this, you get 7 different changing LED lights. I wish I had I'm trying to find a long micro USB cord or a way that I could better showcase to you guys, because I really want to hold this up Just trying to find a port that would allow me to show this to you. Give me a moment because I really think it is important to show you, but let me just talk about the specs very briefly on this. The specs on this include an alarm clock, a multi-changing LED light, it's a clock radio, it's an FM radio, it's a sound machine. For those of you that have not clicked into this yet, I'm wearing a wireless microphone, and I have gone to the other side of my home to try and find cables that would... Oh, I think I found something. I need to find cables. There we go, an extension cord. An extension cord would be just fine. Okay, here we go. Everything's gonna be fine, guys. I found the extension cord that I was looking for. Okay, now I can show this to you. And then we're gonna go through more of the products available. Here we are. That's what that rattle was. When I started this show, I wanted to go live while the deals were happening, and it occurred to me that I should just get some good extension cords to showcase all of the products right here. What would be a good one? I have so many extension cords. And if you guys are looking for good surge protector alternatives and different deals that will help today with your power needs, I have those as well. But I think I'm gonna go with this hardcore power bar. And then from here, as I plug it into the studio, I can showcase different products. I think that's the best way to do this, right? So I'm gonna get this alarm clock plugged in so you can see it. All right, here we go. Micro USB in. All right, let's turn this clock on. There we go. Just want to change the contrast a little bit so you guys can see the different settings on this. So it will mimic the natural progression of a sunrise. Alexa, turn off the studio lights. So different hues. I mean, there's a Wi-Fi component here too, which is kind of neat, but I just want to show you. Some of the different settings, the different lights. I mean, you could use this as a night light. You could use this in so many different ways, but before I move on to my next deal, this was a product that I really wanted to demonstrate today. Okay, I'm just gonna see if I can switch out some of the colors for you. I would love you guys to hear the sound machine. There's rain. I don't know what this is. Sounds like a caboose train. Let's see if I can just adjust the color of the light. If not, I'm just going to show you the different demonstrations. The sleep timers are actually kind of cool. The different brightness factors. Anyhow, that's a cool, there we go. That's a very cool graphic. But you can use this in different ways to wake up. So if you are looking for a great gift idea, if you are looking for a more unique way to get all of your wake ups into a much better situation, Alexa, turn the studio lights on. Sorry, Michelle. There we go. This is definitely something to consider. So different lights, different ways to wake up, different sound machines. It's an FM radio. It has a charge port on the back. It can mimic a sunrise, a sunset. Countess of Low Carb watching, I love it. You rock. Thank you for further making my day. And it could be a future Christmas gift. It's hard to believe that we're already talking about Christmas. And to Rogue, thank you. Michelle, I'm sorry I messed with your echo. I was going to say the A word, but I didn't want to screw that up. All right. Next product that I want to show you is probably one of my favorite, most useful things that I use on an almost daily basis because that's just how frequently I lose things, and this is the Tile Slim. And I'm going to show you guys how the Tile Slim works. So the Tile Slim is a way to locate your wallet, your purse, your man bag, and it fits into your, let me see if I can get this out of my wallet. with all my other cards. It fits into your wallet almost like a credit card. And it's on sale today for $23.99. And if you think about the amount of time that you might spend searching for something on a regular basis, I don't think it's hard to justify this purchase. But this is the Tile, this is the card, this is how thin it is. And with the Tile app, which I'll show you right now, you can locate the products that you love that you are looking for on an app. You also can sign up for smart alerts, so if I leave my home without my wallet, I get an immediate notification that I have lost my wallet or I've left it somewhere, and it shows me the most recent address. So you can hear, I'm gonna locate my Tile. So my wallet would ring. And another cool thing, I can see it on a map, I can see the location history, I can see the last place that it was left, which is phenomenal. I can also backtrack my smartphone. So let's say I have my wallet, but I'm trying to figure out where's my phone. I just press the Tile button twice on here, and then I can make my smartphone ring. Even if my phone is on silent, I can make my phone ring, which is phenomenal. I'm a big fan of this because I think compared to the Apple AirTags, which I'm not a fan of, they're not particularly loud, so it's very difficult to find something that you're looking for using an Apple AirTag where the Tile is much more loud. The other downside to the Apple AirTags compared to the Tile, pardon me, is that the Apple AirTags don't allow you, surprisingly enough, to backtrack your smartphone. Tile does. So with Tile, I can track my smartphone, I can track my things, and Gloria, thank you for being here. I'm very pleased to find this on sale. It's got a 3-year built-in battery, a 200-foot range. It is waterproof, and in the event that you exceed the 200 feet, you can always, if you do subscribe to the alerts of the premium plan, find out where you last left your Tile. And Michelle wants to know what Tile, what battery does this use? Unlike the one on your keys, which I'll discuss in a few moments, this has a built-in battery that lasts for 3 years. So I believe that after 3 years, if you are signed up, they'll send you a new one. And I don't believe there is any user serviceable, yeah, it says it right here. Subscribe to Premium or Premium Protect for proactive finding emergency smart alerts and free battery replacement. So they'll handle it, but this does not have a user removable serviceable battery like the other ones where you can just swap them out and put a new battery in. But highly practical. I often have the need to locate my wallet rather than just my keys, and we will talk about the other key finder, which Michelle has in a few moments. And again, if you guys have just tuned in, hello, I'm the Deal Guy, Matt Granite. It's a pleasure to have you here. If you guys like what you see, smash that follow button just above my head. If you're on a mobile device, physically touch the screen. I'll shout you out. And if you are so inclined, please feel free to subscribe to my Deal Guy YouTube channel. I'm stuck now, just under 1.6 million subscribers on YouTube, and I want to get to 2 million. It would just be an amazing goal. If you want to help me achieve that, please feel free to subscribe to my Deal Guy YouTube channel. Get me over that threshold. If you are looking for complete computer protection, or the second best level of protection offered by Norton, they do have a platinum protection, which we can talk about later, but this will protect up to 5 different devices, and it's on sale for a whopping 72% off, $24.99. So this includes VPN, which is great if you are trying to access mainframe for your home, your office, if you are trying to connect remotely to a virtual education network. It's sometimes good to have VPN just in addition to all of the privacy features that it provides. This does have a cloud backup, which is good to an extent. The dark web monitoring is phenomenal, and it's one of the most highly rated password protection, antivirus, password protection, all of the services that you would want wrapped up into one device called Norton 360. It is a virtual protection, so you're not actually, remember the olden days where you used to get the CD-ROM and you'd put it in your computer. This is just basically a software key. You buy it from Amazon and you're good to go right out of the box. So you don't actually need to wait for anything to arrive. $24.99, 72% off, a great deal to kick things off. Emily would like to know, and very good question, does Norton protect, what did you ask? Mac, iPad, iPhone? Absolutely. It is both Android, iOS, and Mac compliant. So this will protect 5 PCs, Macs, iOS, or Android devices simultaneously, but it is 5 devices. So your phone and your computer and your iPad would each count for a device, making it 3. And you do get, I believe, 50 gigabytes of cloud storage, which is, for again, $24.99. That's pretty awesome. And Michelle mentioned that she already followed me here and on YouTube. So you have further improved my life, Michelle. Thank you. And Zach, thank you for being here. Stitch, thank you for the follow. And let's move on now to the next deal. And a reminder, guys, if you'd like to deviate from the deals that I have here, it does not in any way mean I can't help you with your personal requests. So if you guys were watching before, I plugged this alarm clock, this wake up alarm clock, into a USB charger. This is the USB charger right here. Now, did you know that this USB charger, which is not just a USB charger, is also a spy camera? What? Yes, it's this thing. It's a hidden camera which is disguised as a working USB charger. How cool is that? So let's just talk about this for a moment. If you have needs to install a spy camera in your home or your small business, there are different ways and reasons that someone might want this. It's a massive price drop. Again, one of the top trending products on Amazon right now, $38.99 down from $88. So you're saving 56% plus an additional 7% if you do apply the coupon just above my oversized head. So I will show this to you. I'll show you how it works. Let me walk on over to the camera. You plug this in just as you would charge a smartphone, and it does work as a smartphone charger. Now, if you look very carefully at it, there is a camera lens. See that right there? And from there, it will record footage as long as it's plugged into a wall, supposedly charging your smartphone. It will capture footage in real time. Now, how does this work? On the back, if you remove the power adapter, and the only way anyone would know to do this is if they were watching me right now, but you take off this power adapter sticker, and on the back, you have a micro SD card, and this will actually record and store footage right in here. And then you can remove the card afterwards and check the footage. Now I'm going to put the sticker back on because unless you would know what a spy camera is, you can just put the sticker. I didn't do a very good job putting it back on, but you put that on and no one will know any different. So this is a spy camera that is always plugged in because it's a micro USB charger, making it one of the more effective products that you could find. It is enabled by motion. It's 100% hidden. It doesn't emit any lights or any sounds. It'll actually charge your smartphone so you can see what your significant others are up to. But for the more serious things like elder abuse, if you have anyone that's in senior care or living with dementia or Alzheimer's and they're in a home, you could see what's really going on if you so choose. You could monitor the cash flow of your business. You could see what your kids are up to. You could catch an intruder. I always make fun of the marketing tied to this because it's kind of ridiculous that they have, if you look at this photo right here, I believe this, I have a 3-year-old daughter. I think this kid looks like she's 7 and she's drinking wine and chain smoking. There's no way like that, again, was a bit extreme for their examples, but maybe they were trying to have an extreme example present in their marketing material. But more importantly, if you are looking for a camera that is a spy camera that will plug in, that's also a micro USB charger, different ways that you could use this, $38.99 down from $88. Specifically, if you have constant concerns, if there's staff in your home or your business and you've chosen to take a stand to see what's really going on, this is a #1 bestseller and it is very well rated. So that is in the carousel. All right. The next product that I'd like to feature for you is Roku Express. It's under $30 and I got so many requests when I featured this last time. I just decided I would buy a brand new one and show it to you so you would be aware of how it works. I should probably package it back up so you could see it, but this is the packaging. This is the Roku Express, and if you are looking for a way to stream content, enjoy Netflix and Prime Video, or if you aren't that happy with the interface on your TV, you can upgrade it right now, and I'll show you all the particulars of this package. So under $30 right now, incredibly well rated, more than 123,000 nearly perfect reviews. Unlike the Fire TV Stick, this is not a stick. It's a little box that comes with HDMI cords and a bunch of free trials, and it is, I did not know, America's #1 TV streaming platform as of April this year. So that is a very interesting accomplishment. So let me walk over. I'll show you how this works. This is the Roku Express, and this is what the package comes with. So with this, you get the power adapter, which is not a spy camera. If you were watching my prior product, it's just a power adapter. You get the voice control. Pardon me, the regular remote control is not a voice control. It has the shortcut buttons. But there is an ability for you to use your smartphone as a remote, which I'll talk about in a few moments. It's got that joystick control. And then you also have on this the little Roku box. It's kind of like the size of a streaming stick. The idea is you'd put this just beside your TV, under, hide it, and this is the box, this small. And just to give you a size perspective, it is fits into the palm of my hand. That is tiny, right? And it has an HDMI port in the back. The HDMI port hooks up to the back of your television. So if you are not aware, Roku goes beyond what many other providers offer, and they will give you the high quality HDMI cords included in their packaging. So you're really getting everything for under 30 bucks. And if you are looking for a streaming system that's under 30 bucks, I'm going to go through a couple more features before I move on to my next deal. But this is very well rated for very good reason. The Roku Express, I think, goes a little bit beyond what I've seen with some of the competing streaming sticks and streaming boxes, specifically for this price, because my favorite feature is the remote. You can turn your smartphone into a remote. And the best thing is, if you have a desire to listen to content on your television, enjoy private listening or private viewing, you can pair the Roku app on your phone with a pair of earbuds. And you can watch your TV's content through your earphones. You don't need to change anything with the TV hookup. There's no complicated pairing. You just simply use your smartphone as the remote, and you can then on the spot control your TV and just pair it with the headphones that you have, which is really easy. It's a great basic entry-level system. It is not the highest end of the Roku devices, but for those of you that are just looking for a 4K option, this is the one to grab. There is the Roku Streaming Stick Plus 4K, which is on sale today for $39.99, and I like this one a lot. This is available as an alternate, but if you aren't looking for 4K, you don't need a voice remote, you don't need the long-range system, you just want to simply try and see if a system is right for you, the Roku Express HD with the included HDMI cord is definitely a device to consider. The next product that I'd like to show you, and I'm trying to stay, I don't know if you guys have noticed, under the $40 or $50 range today on as many products as possible, because on Amazon you can get a lot for under 50 bucks, you can get a lot for under 40 bucks, and I'm here to showcase that. So the WiseCam Spotlight is an iteration of the WiseCam, and let me just quickly show this to you. So the WiseCam, in my opinion, is the best possible product you could buy for indoor or outdoor home security, and it is fully featured like you wouldn't believe for under 50 bucks, and I will show this to you. So two-way audio, siren, weatherproof. Unlike the Blink, the Ring, and some of the other security cameras, this has a 14-day rolling cloud storage, so it does not require you to have any subscription. You get 14 days of storage to look back. That's a phenomenal feature. It has two-way audio, night vision like most of the other products, but the reason the WiseCam version 3, in my opinion, goes above and beyond is it offers color night vision. You also get a motion-activated spotlight with this bundle, so you're getting the version 3 with the active motion alerts, you're getting the color night vision, and you're getting something that works both indoor and out. It's a waterproof product, indoor and out, and this is the spotlight camera that works in conjunction via a secondary power source with the WiseCam version 3, and this is the WiseCam version 3 just to show it to you. So you'd be doing well on either. I will show it to you. Let me just go back to the Spotlight bundle. Let me just refresh my page. If you guys see me constantly refreshing my pages on Amazon, it's just to ensure that the products that I am showcasing have not sold out. So I'll show this to you. And I bought the one that's just the version 3. I don't actually need a spotlight, but I am showing you that that is available as a bundle, as a newer product. So this is how small the WiseCam version 3 is in the palm of my hand. Let's look at the back. So in the back, you've got a surprisingly powerful speaker given the size and a microphone. So this does work with two-way audio. The dangling cord that you see is the power source. So although this is a wireless camera, the wireless functionality refers to the fact that this is connected via Wi-Fi to your internet. It still requires a power source, but other than that, no additional wires unless you incorporate the spotlight. It can be angled upward on a shelf. It has a stand where you can actually make it come out like this. If you chose to mount it, if you are not aware, there's a, let me just see if I can move the cord back so you can see it. There's a, if you just have a drill, you could use this screw back mounting. There you go. So I was just trying to get my camera to autofocus. And then you could tilt this up and use this as a surveillance camera at your door. It'd be a great deterrent and solution to porch pirates, package theft around the holiday season, and the color night vision on here means you could keep an eye on your front yard, your backyard. It's an unobtrusive camera, and to get a camera that's this well rated with this many features, these many specs, and score it all for under 35 bucks or under 50 bucks if you choose for the camera with the spotlight. This is probably one of the best prices I've ever seen attached to such an essential product on Amazon. So I am just letting you know that that is available, and there you go. How you guys doing? What's going on? I'm the deal guy, Matt Granite. I haven't had a comment in a few minutes. Zach commented 10 minutes ago, but are you guys still here? Are you still watching? Where did everyone go? Just gonna see if my thing hasn't refreshed. Sometimes people are chatting. No, I haven't had a comment in 10 minutes. That is sad. Maybe that just means a lot of you guys are listening and I appreciate it, but let's interact. What's going on? Tell me something interesting about you. Do you have anything going on this week? There, Michelle, thank you. We are going up to a lake house with my parents. So my wife, my daughter, and my parents, and my sister, and my brother-in-law, who are all coming in. They're actually in London, England right now. They're coming. We are all going to a lake. Yes! Sam DC, thank you. We're all going to a lake house. And this cottage, or depending on what you call it where you are, some people call them cottages, some people call them lake houses. We're going to be on the water, but I've decided I'm still going to stream, like when my daughter's napping, and I want to continue to showcase some of these deals because I'm going to be away for a little bit. I wanted to feature products while I was gone. So you're going to see a very different setup, possibly with a very different setting. If you are looking to tune in while I'm on my vacation so I can still share deals with you, smash that follow button if you've not yet already done so right above my head. If you're on a mobile device, just physically touch the screen. Follow me through touching the screen, and we will be able to connect. Sam DC said, Sam would like to know, are there any battery-powered outdoor cameras? Do you mean surveillance cameras? And if that is the case, there are a lot. I think the Blink security cameras would probably be the best for you. I'm assuming that that's, let me open up a new tab here. So the Blink security cameras are run on 2 AA's. And they're on sale today. So review, I will, Michelle, I'm gonna do a YouTube video on it. So I'm just gonna, the best one that I think would probably be the Blink outdoor camera. There is a 1 camera kit which is on sale for 30% off today, and the Blink security cameras, they don't give you the 14-day rolling cloud storage, and you do need a $3 subscription fee if you choose to store footage. But it's run by 2 AA batteries, which give it almost a year of battery. They say 2 years of battery life. There's a lot of motion alerts. You need to replace your batteries every year in my tests, even though they say up to 2 years. And it can transmit the footage to your smartphone, to an Echo device. It's phenomenal and easily mountable, and that is the product that I would recommend for you. It is completely wireless. It's a little bit bigger than the Blink security camera that I was just holding up, but not by much. So I hope that helps, Sam. My pleasure. And Blondell, thank you so much for the follow on Amazon. You've just further improved my day. While we are talking about the outdoors, this would be a great product to bring to a cottage. An additional 20% today on the TMY 6500 lumen projector that you see right here. This is not a Wi-Fi projector, so it does require any ports. So if you are going to bring that Fire TV stick or the Roku Express that I was just showing you and plug it into a projector, this projector comes equipped with every possible port, so you can plug all of your streaming systems into it. It is not a Wi-Fi projector, but to get something that has a 100-inch projector screen included and a price of roughly 65 bucks, this might be the projector that you want, and it does support 1080p full HD on it. So there you go. The Apple AirPod Pros seem to drop more and more in price every single day. And before I get to that, there is I just want to add, where did I put this? From the light. Sorry, I just got to update my carousel. Just give me 1 second, please. I went from the light to the, got too many tabs open. This is the TV that I want to show you, but let me just get my projector back. So it's right here. I got to organize my tabs. Then I want to do the AirPods. Okay, here we go. I think this goes somewhere here. There we go. I just got to switch my. No, no. This is brutal. Okay. There we go. Before I get to the AirPods, I'm going to input a deal that just dropped, and then I'm going to talk about this. So this is the LG OLED 65C1. I'm going to add this to the carousel because I just saw this deal, and I apologize for updating on the fly, but it's an amazing deal, and I'm going to just move this into the carousel so you can see this right now. I'm going to put this in order of where I am. It is cool that we can update on the fly, but I apologize. This is just taking a couple seconds. Here we go. Okay, if you guys are looking for this, this will now be the next product that I'm going to feature because it's an amazing deal if you are looking for a top-of-the-line television. When I was talking about the 100-inch screen, I was like, all right, well, what about a 65-inch? And I looked down and I did see that this LG OLED, which is one of the most thin TVs you can buy, is a whopping 16% off. That's $403 off. Zoe S, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. This TV is razor thin toward the top. As it gets toward the bottom, you can see where the components are for the television, but it's strikingly thin. It's a beautiful television. If you are looking for a really solid self-lit OLED that will adjust to the surroundings, it's an anti-glare television. It's got a beautiful interface. Let me just see if I can quickly show this to you. It's really nice. So this is the LG OLED. There's a Samsung that I love, which is an 8K TV, but this 4K is extremely well priced today. It's got a 120 hertz motion rate, so you could use this with the new PlayStation or the new Xbox. Not that new anymore, I guess, actually. Over 8 million self-lit pixels. And you will notice that although this isn't an Infinity Edge display to the extent that the Samsung Q900 TS is, it is, because the bezel is so thin and the screen to body ratio, it is a very, very narrow frame. It does have Dolby Vision IQ and Dolby Atmos. It is a beautifully equipped television. It is not the most robust sound. I think you might want to use this at the soundbar, but surprisingly good based on how thin the TV is. And of course, it's equipped with all of the 120 hertz native refresh rate that I mentioned, and all of the other game equalizing options to really hook you up in a gaming experience. And a lot of this is a testament to the processor that's built into the television. So you can see just a little bit of the imagery just in terms of what I'm showing you, but it is really a really, really good product to consider. So this is one to grab. If you are interested, it has the Amazon Alexa voice service, the Google Assistant built in. The Samsung TVs have Bixby, which I think is not a particularly good assistant based on my recent tests. But Zoe, how else do you pronounce your name? I don't know how anyone would pronounce Zoe any differently from that. I have a very good friend who spells her name that way. Any Zoe I've ever met spells their name the way you do. I know people can add a Y, but of course. So, oh, that's the CN Tower. That's where I'm from, Toronto. So there you go. It's the C1 series, cinematic. It's an incredible price drop today. If you are in the market for an almost Black Friday television deal, this is a $403 price drop. Grab that from the carousel, add that to your shopping cart, and don't forget to check out. Now for the AirPods. Every week while I stand here, the AirPods get cheaper and cheaper and cheaper, and I just decided today that with a $70, almost $70 price drop on the AirPod Pros, we would talk about this. So I'm going to open up the AirPod Pros. I own them already. I think they were overpriced, but I want to do an unboxing just so we can go through the features of the AirPod Pros. Just trying to open the box a little bit more for you for the sake of this. Okay, here we go. So these are the AirPod Pros. They're coming in at one of the lowest prices ever. My only complaint sometimes on them is that they don't sit well in my ear. So for the sake of this demonstration, I wanted to show you that there are, I guess I'm using the medium earbuds. I want to show you how to quickly adjust your Apple AirPod Pros if you buy these today. So you take these off. These are magnetic. They're not your typical rubber thing. And I'm going to put so we're going to try a few different. We're going to try the small ones on me. Definitely not. Some people say Zoe like it's Zoe, even though I... Good call, Sam. Yeah, it's weird. It's like, my name is Matt. It'd be like pronouncing it mate. All right. Let's try the large. Just want to see if these will get a bit more comfortable. Yeah, these are better. These are better. I have a lot of problems with the Apple AirPod Pros not staying in. It drives me crazy. So I'm just trying to see if this is any better. If the large would be better for me versus the medium ear tip. They come preloaded with the ear tips, and then I'm going to give you guys an honest review because I'm not so sure. The noise canceling on here is phenomenal. The bass is great. These feel a little bit better. Okay, I'm going to put the old ear tips on here. Put these into the box. Catherine, thank you for being here. You rock. All right, what can I tell you about the Apple AirPod Pros? Well, once you can find the ear tip that fits properly, because they come with 3, they do have a transparency mode where you can still hear everything going on around you. So if you're on an airplane, and they're very durable, I keep dropping them, they're very durable. If you wanted to block out the jet engine noise but still hear your flight attendant, this is a product that could do that for you. They have a charge case. It is a myth that they work only with Apple products. They do work with Android, Samsung products, which are obviously Android, and the price drop today of almost $70 is just phenomenal. So if you are looking for what Apple should have made in the first place, I do not like the regular Apple AirPods, but I really do like the Apple AirPod Pros, specifically at this price. I don't think they're worth the full price, but I love them at this price. So the features. They have the transparency mode, which I mentioned to you. They are sweat and water resistant, so unlike the regular Apple AirPods, these are things that you can bring to the gym, you can go on a run with, customizable fit. The quality of phone call for the person on the other end is amazing. I had a business call last week in a very small confined car with my wife, and she was listening to the radio, and I'm sitting right beside her and having a business call, and she was listening to the radio to try and stay awake while she was driving, and the person on the other end of the call could not hear the radio, which was at a decent volume level in the car. These were the different customizable fits. It's important to try and get the perfect one, and you can alternate. They all come included. And the H1 chip here works beautifully well. This is a product where I wish the battery life was better. The entry-level Apple AirPods, I think they tell you they'll last up to 5 hours. It's a joke. After a year of use, you're lucky if you get 2 hours out of them. But these seem a little bit more reflective of the promised performance that you would get from them, and I like that. So if you are interested, guys, look at the price. It is here. It's actually amazing, given that it's not Black Friday or Cyber Monday. I know Apple is expected to be making some new, perhaps iPhone announcements in around a month, as they always do at this time, but now might be the time to grab the Apple AirPods while they are at this phenomenal price. They are in the carousel, so grab them from the carousel, add them from the carousel to your shopping cart, and don't forget to check out. These are deals that could disappear in an instant. If you are looking to improve the call quality in your car, but you don't want to use AirPods, perhaps you're driving, it might be worth noting that the Bluetooth receiver that I'm going to show you in a moment is all you need to accomplish that. So this is the Bluetooth receiver that could upgrade your call quality. And I'll walk over in a moment and show you just how small it is. But right now, the small part that I want to show you is the price. Amazing price. So let's take a look. Let's talk about why you might be able to use this and why I've taken the measure to put this into my carousel. This is a Bluetooth receiver where if your car does not have the most recent level of Bluetooth, you can finally get better call quality without having to tear out your whole car stereo. I drive a 2017 car, which at the time had Bluetooth 2.0 put in. Well, Bluetooth has come a long way. Call quality has come a long way, and if you're looking to upgrade your whole vehicle or use this inside in your home with a non-Bluetooth device like a stereo for your home theater that might need a little bit of a modernization, you can modernize really any setup for $16.99. But from a car perspective, you plug this into your car's auxiliary port, or the headphone jack just under the stereo, and this will provide a more stable streaming, navigation, and calling experience for you. It features clear voice capture, so this will eliminate echo and environmental noise when you're on the ride. So if you are on the road and you're constantly hearing from other people that are knowing immediately that you're in a car, they say things like, are you going through a tunnel? Or can you speak up a little bit? Or I don't like your reception. This is a product that could potentially change that, assuming there's enough available cellular connectivity, but the breakdown is happening between your device and your car stereo. So not only will this eliminate the echoes and environmental noise, but it also features something called digital signal processing. So this has a signal processing function to further improve your call quality. It's very small, it's great for streaming, it's great for navigation, it has a built-in mic, so you're basically bypassing your car's stereo to get a much better Bluetooth experience. And I will show you how this looks right now because, of course, one of the beauties of being here, I can actually show the products to you live in real time. This is the product. So this is the part that will plug into your car's auxiliary port. It just plugs in right under the stereo. And then on here, you get the the hands-free calling button, but of course you could do this from your vehicle. And when you, after 16 hours of use, need to charge it, you just bring it in, you plug it in, and it is that small. But the impact is huge. Imagine being able to plug this in and further improve all of your call quality just by using this. And the price drop of 37%, $16.99 is, in my opinion, one of the best bangs for your buck for a vehicle improving product that is basically less than the price of 2 or 3 bubble teas that I'm drinking right now. All right, I want to thank Giovanni. Thank you so much for being here. If you pronounce your name Giovanni, I apologize. I have a friend that spells it with an I, and he's Giovanni. You might be Giovanni. Either way, very, very pleased to have you here. And I'm going to bet it's Giovanni, but who knows? Correct me if I'm wrong. And Catherine, thank you so much for that follow. Thank you for smashing that follow button. I really appreciate it. In a moment, I'm going to talk about mesh systems. We've just talked about a way to improve the Bluetooth in your car. What about improving the Wi-Fi in your home? I'm going to show you 2 different ways to do it, and in between the 2 products, I'll take a break with a different product. If you just want a booster, if you just want a device, sorry, just getting my products ready. If you just want a way to boost the plumber, awesome name, thank you for following me. If you are looking for a way to boost the Wi-Fi in a room of your home, if you have dead Wi-Fi spots, and Chris, thank you so much. Chris, love you for being here. Thank you. Hi, Chris. If you have a Netflix streaming issue, if you have a Prime Video streaming issue, if you've got dead Wi-Fi spots in areas of your home, an upstairs area, if you are having trouble with your laptop, your streaming system's tied to your television, or you're looking to game and you're just not happy and you want to game the system or at least get a little bit better Wi-Fi coverage than what you have right now, this is a booster that could solve that. It has a bunch of features I like and a great deal price today, $57.99. It's made by TP-Link. This has a parental control feature built in so you could turn the Wi-Fi on or off. You could actually, with the Amazon Alexa voice service built in school, just say to the Echo, turn off my Wi-Fi, and then you would have the ability to do that. With the VPN, if you are looking for a way to connect to an educational network for school, if you work from home, if you've got security concerns or just want to use the privacy provided, this does include VPN. Now this says up to 2,500 square feet. I actually think this is better just for up to 1,000 square feet to boost your coverage in a room. But if you think about all of the products in your home that are using Wi-Fi right now, and any of them could potentially need a boost from video doorbells to printers, laptops, desktops, printers, light bulbs, this will connect up to 50 devices. Nancy, hello, thank you for being here. Extremely well rated. This is the product, $57.99. I'll give you an alternative to this in a few moments. If you don't just want a booster, I do have something that might work a little bit better, and we'll talk about that soon. But let's take a break from talking about Wi-Fi, and let's talk about lighting. Lighting your home, lighting up, brightening your home with a product that I think could make a world of difference if you do not want to call any electrician. If you want plug-and-play lighting for the holidays or for under-cabinet kitchen lighting, you can save 15% today. 2 packs available. There's a 16.4-foot Wi-Fi solution, and then there is a 32.8-foot option. Either are available and at this lovely price today. So yes, you could make movie nights more exciting by backlighting your TV, for party nights, for the holidays, for having different members of your household assert their individuality, or if you're looking to sleep and have some ambient lighting and sleep timers. There's different ways that you could use that. By why I like this, I will tell you right now, this is at its core one of my favorite ways to install under cabinet lighting in a kitchen. I did this in my bathroom. If you guys weren't watching before, I did a YouTube video where I showcased how I used Govee lights to light up the vanity of a mirror with some great lighting, some under cabinet lighting in a bathroom, and I would highly recommend this as a way that you could take advantage of this. So I'm going to walk on over and show it to you. Ronnie Ann, you said you appreciate my honest reviews. How do I follow for future episodes and notifications? You are the best. So it's pretty easy if you've done it before. It's not that easy if you've never seen how to do this. So if you're on a desktop or laptop, right above my head, there is, right over here, there is a, if you hover with your mouse, you see right here, click that follow button, and that's all you need to do. If you're on a mobile device, physically touch the screen. Just touch the screen where you see me, and then a follow button will appear. Either of those are ways to follow me. And Ronnie Ann, it looks like you just followed me. So thank you. And Tech Lover, thank you. Thank you to both of you for following. That was really cool. There you go. You found it. It's not that simple. And Ronnie Ann, if you do like what you're seeing, I don't know if you're aware, I am a YouTuber. I do this all the time on YouTube. So you're welcome to check me out. My channel on YouTube is called The Deal Guy. You're welcome to find me and subscribe on YouTube, and then I'll be able to hook you up with more deals. I've got a very special video going out tomorrow. I just released one on $1 shopping. So feel free to check out what I do on YouTube as well as following me here, which I do appreciate. Dr. MG, thank you very much. I like that it's Dr. MG because my name's Matt Granite. So if I were a doctor, I'd be Dr. MG too. Anyhow, the Govee lights, this is the deal that I was talking about, $16.99. Let me come on over to the camera and I will just quickly show you how this works. So these are the Govee lights. You got a control and a way to adjoin two different lights unless you're just buying the one. But you can, with the ports here, hook up to two different lights. And if you've never seen these before, these are customizable, bright RGB lights, and they're so easy to install. So you measure out what it is that you want to cover with lights. They've got the 3M adhesive on the back. You peel it off, you plug one into one side, and then once you measure what you need, you just cut these to accommodate whatever area it is you want to illuminate with the lights. So if you're wondering how do you cut, you just get a pair of scissors, and anywhere along the strip where you see the, let me see if I can get this camera to focus. See that scissor icon? That's where you make the incision. So as long as you cut on any of those little gold parts where you see the scissors, you can make your cut there and you're not interrupting the current, and that is the ingeniousness of these RGB strip lights. They really do come to life around the holidays. They're amazing. But for kitchen lighting, for under cabinet lighting, for bathroom vanities, for parties, for really whatever it is that you need to instill a little bit of personality and brightness in your home, you do not need to call an electrician. You can do it on your own, and these are one of the easiest ways to accomplish that. David S. Hello. Deal Man says, what up? Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. And Jamie Lynn Sykes, thank you so much for the follow live on Amazon. And thank you to Ronnie Ann for, of course, following, but now it sounds like you might subscribe to my Deal Guy YouTube channel, and I do appreciate that. Well, we are talking about Wi-Fi. I said I would go back to one alternative. Wi-Fi boosters are great if you just have a room in your home where you want to increase the Wi-Fi or the bandwidth. But what about a whole home? What if you have dead Wi-Fi spots all over your home and you really want to improve upon your reception in your whole house? So this might be what you could consider. This is the system. This is the TP-Link Dayco Mesh Wi-Fi's. Do you know if the LED lights remove cleanly? Sam, they don't. So once you set up the lights, if you try to take them down, you will, where you put that 3M adhesive on, you will have some issues. Some of the lights actually, when you remove them, they break. So they're not a light system that you can move from point A to point B. It's kind of like you set it up and you commit to it. Now, would they damage all walls and all paint if you peel them off afterwards? Not so much in my tests, but you want to be cognizant of that. Once you pull them down, you will not be able to reinstall them in an area. You could always buy more adhesive, and I know the pack that I was showing you for the Govee Wi-Fi lights does include some extra adhesive. There's also the clips. If you don't want to risk the breaking of the adhesive and tearing off, there is, let me just walk over and I'll show it to you, because it sounds like you might buy these, which they are a great purchase. I'm going to just take the whole box apart so you can see it. They do include extra adhesive in the clips, which are far less damaging to an area if you don't want to just rely upon the 3M adhesive. The other thing that they do include the alcohol pads. So if you are prepping an area and you are going to clean it properly before you attach the Govee adhesive, there is a chance you will be able to remove it, but just in terms of my experience, once they're up, they're up. This is, see if I can show you the adhesive on the back. Like if you've ever tried to take a 3M adhesive off of something, it's sometimes questionable. So you can imagine with how thin this light strip is, when you put this down, if you want to take this off, it's either going to take a little bit of paint with it, or it is going to be a product that you aren't necessarily able to reuse again. That's how thin it is. It's like trying to take a sticker off a wall. So don't think of these as but they are very inexpensive. And what I have found is that for a lot of the areas where you might be hanging them, sorry, let me go back to my other tab. For a lot of the areas where you might be hanging them, a lot of them are in areas that you wouldn't really otherwise see if they make a mess. Like on the back of a TV, who's looking on the back of your television? If it's under a counter right here, this is an area where you generally wouldn't be looking anywhere. Got a great question. Oh, Sam said you shouldn't use them in your classroom. I don't know about that. It depends where you're using them. If you're using them under desks, or if there's like a white erase board or something along those lines, and you put it around it, who's ever going to see those areas again? That's what I found. The lights are generally not areas you look. So if you want to create an effect, you're not going to tear up a wall. And specifically if you're in a classroom, and it's very cool to know that you are a classroom hero. I would say that for these lights, they're like an industrial or commercial grade paint is not going to be as finicky as what I have on the wall behind me. David S., you're going to buy a mini projector, but you bought something else I need. I was going to buy a mini projector, but I bought something else I need a deal. Absolutely. What, David, when you say you want a mini projector, are you looking for like a top of the line system, or are you just looking for an indoor outdoor projector that's not top of the line? Let me know, because I have a few in mind. And Tamala wants to know, what is the best home security system that includes outside cameras? So all of the security cameras that I know of, you can add an outdoor camera. I'll show you on the ones that are on sale right now what you might want to consider. Sorry, give me 1 second. Why is the Ring not showing up? Let's try this. Ring security. I love that I'm having keyword issues today. Here we go. Okay. Sorry, that was my bad. There's a 14 piece. Okay. So all of these systems, to answer your question, Tamala, oh, got it, David. I'm happy to help. So all of these Ring security systems that I'm going to show you today, in my opinion, are some of the easiest to use expandable systems that I would recommend. And it's a very, very easy way to make the system work for you. Find out which system you want. Do you want a 5-piece? Do you want an 8-piece? And the basics of the system all include the features that you would want. They include the base, they include a window contact, a door contact, they have an alarm system, motion infrared, they have the ability for you to use 24/7 monitoring for $10 a month. And if you do decide to proceed with the monitoring, which I would highly recommend, you're gonna get a certain amount of video storage unlimited for 60 days for all of your devices, which would include an indoor and outdoor camera. Now, instead of adding the indoor camera right here, or assuming you don't want a video doorbell, which would be a type of outdoor camera, buy the Ring alarm security system you want, and then just get the Ring outdoor camera, which is right here. Create your own bundle, because that's the way to do it. There's this camera, and then there's the one with the spotlight. So let's say you want this outdoor security camera. Add it to your cart. I believe that you can get it with an Echo Show 5 or other bundles. And then when you are installing the alarm system, it'll give you the ability to add an outdoor security camera that you've already purchased to the same system, and it'll all use the same cloud storage. So that's what I would highly recommend for you, Tamala. Create your own bundle. Start with the base of what you want, which is the 5-piece, the 8-piece, the 14-piece system. They're all explained in terms of the particulars, and then just add the cameras that you want to your house and you'd be good. I would stick with all Ring though. Don't start trying to combine Ring and Blink. Do Ring. There is one other alarm system that I really like, which I'll show you right now, which is SimpliSafe. It's an alternative to the Ring. It is a slightly more expensive monitoring fee tied to it, but let's see if I could show you the system that I like. They have a doorbell that you can purchase separately. Just look at this for one quick second. They're on sale right now as well. This does include a camera on the 12-piece system right here, but it is indoor. So again, same thing. If you want to buy an outdoor system, an outdoor camera specifically, I would either get one of the video doorbells that are included in one of the systems or buy your own outdoor camera. And I would say that based on the monitoring fee, you might want to consider Ring over SimpliSafe. Sashin, how much the security system would cost approximately? It depends what you're doing. If you're doing the 8-piece, or if you just have a small 1-bedroom condo or 2-bedroom condo or an apartment, you could get the security system for $200 and add an outdoor camera for $99. Or if you're looking for a more complex system, you'd be looking at $329 for all of the door panels, a double keypad, a second motion sensor. They can get as complex as you want, but anywhere between $199 and $330. And Tamla, my pleasure, but I would highly recommend stick with Ring. Don't buy a Ring system and then add a Blink security camera and try. That will not work, so you'll get an all-encompassing system otherwise. Okay, David, you're looking for the least expensive of the security cameras that I have seen today is the one that I found with that coupon. Let me just see if I can grab it for you. It's really solid. So there'll be a 20% price drop on here, which is great. It's the TMY. I'll highlight it in my carousel. Let me just go back and find that wherever that is. And I mean, it's a 1080 supported HD projector, 6500 lumens, so it's very bright, and it does include the projector screen. It has a 100-inch projector screen included. The only one that I like as an alternative, but I don't think they're as cheap, are the Dr. J's, and they are actually, these might be worth a look as well. Yeah, let me just look. Oh, what do we have here? Sorry, just looking at the deals. This Dr. J at 7,500 lumens with a 20% off is probably your best bet, given what you want to. And this also has a 100-inch projector screen. They're nearly identical. I think the speakers are a little bit better on the TMY, but I mean for the price, this is as close to $50 as I can get you. So my pleasure, and I'm glad that helps. All right. If you guys have other deal requests, my streams are much more interesting when you guys ask for products. And it would be my sincere hope that I can assist you today in with all of the deals that you'd like, and I'm here for you. So let me move on to a couple of other products that I have in the carousel, but that doesn't mean that we need to spend our time based on these products. Okay. All right, here we go. All right, I did mention, you guys saw it on my screen, but then I moved on to more important questions. But the TP-Link Deco Mesh Wi-Fi system, it's $40 off. That's a significant price drop. If you are looking for a way to extend the Wi-Fi around your home, this will cover 5,500 square feet, very well rated for multiple devices. It has built-in antivirus, which is not available on the Ring security system. On the Amazon Eero Mesh, it has built-in antivirus. We're talking about alarms clearly, the parental controls, and the way that this will work in conjunction with your current setup. You basically plug the base into your modem or your router, and then you get 2 satellite repeaters, 2 additional pucks that work off of the main one that's plugged in, and you're gonna get some great whole home Wi-Fi coverage. So I believe at this point, I've tested every major mesh system. If you guys ever want to really get into the nitty-gritty of mesh systems and which one would be best for your home, please feel free to ask. I'm not gonna dwell right now on something that's of huge interest to me that might not be of as much interest to you. So there you go. All right, I just wanted to show you one quick thing on the Eero Mesh. Let me just look. Just want to see the, I think there's a deal going on right now. Kimberly, how do you get the Norden 360? It says you need to download a code. You don't need to download a code. You need to download the product, and then there's a code that you would get via email when you order from Amazon. So that is how you do that. But yeah, you just buy it from Amazon and then download the app or whatever. There's an instruction in terms of how to get it onto your computer. Let me just look right here. Okay. Okay. I'm just looking at something on the Eero Mesh systems, and then I'm going to move on to Sam's question. Okay. All right, here we go. All right, I was just looking at the Eero Mesh deals. Two good questions. Sam DC wants to, he's looking at your Bluetooth keyboards, rose gold, soon. I just saw a bunch 2 weeks ago. Let me just look. So there's one that I really like. See if I can find this for you. It is on sale right now. It's from a brand called Seenda, S-E-E-N-D-A. So this is rose gold, and it does have a coupon tied to it. It's one of my favorite deals actually on the keyboard front. The reason I think this wireless keyboard is so applicable is it is a backlit Bluetooth wireless keyboard. It will work with iOS, OS, and Windows, and it is very slim and backlit. And it'll support 4 devices simultaneously. So this is the one to consider. It's in rose gold, and it's from a brand called Seenda, S-E-E-N-D-A. That is the one that I would recommend, and I knew there was a coupon, so there you go. David Cruz. Is this the same David Cruz that has supported me through the years on YouTube? Because if it is David, you are an amazing person. If this is a different David Cruz, you share the name with one of my favorite people. You have a Google Mesh system and you'd like to add both indoor and outdoor cameras. Would you be better off just starting from scratch? Your current system is a mix of the original Google Mesh and the new version 2. I don't think the outdoor cameras would matter, to be honest. If you're gonna, like if you've got a solid mesh system, which I don't know what your speeds are. David, if you know what your speeds are, I think that will help me answer your question. But most of the cameras these days, whether you're buying a Google-made camera or a Ring camera or a Blink camera or a Eufy, they need a very little upload. I think they need like 15 to 20 upload if that is available in your area and you've got something like fiber. So I don't think it would make a huge difference. And unfortunately, I can't put the keyboard in the cart. My carousel is not allowing me to add because I'm midstream now, but Seenda is the name, S-E-E-N-D-A. And Michelle, I'm going to help you with this. Gloria wanted to know, after the live, do I post this on YouTube? I don't. So I spend the bulk of my time editing and putting together these sometimes very complex YouTube videos, which I do in studio, and I go to stores and I keep that on YouTube. And then on Amazon, I do this and I keep them separate. Some people will mix them, but I don't. And David, are you the David Cruz that I've known over the years, or is this a different David Cruz? And you have an 800 megapixel, but only about 200 within. You'd be fine. I wouldn't change your system. I don't think that will make a difference. The cameras occupy so little upload. As long as you've got decent range and you're looking to add cameras, I wouldn't get too caught up in that. Let me just show you a couple of cameras that I like. I think it's the Eufy. I'm just gonna see if it's on sale today before I open my mouth. There's a $20 coupon. One of these cameras, David, I like a lot. So the fact that you have a mesh system has already given me an idea for you. And you might want to add Google. You are new, David. Okay, got it. You share the name with someone that I really befriended over the years, digitally speaking. The reason you might want to consider this, and I know you might be looking for a Google-made camera, but the Eufy security cameras that you see right here work indoor and out, but they have a no monthly fee guarantee, and that's tied to the base. You get a solid-state drive built into the base where you can look back at your own footage, and particularly for people that have mesh systems like you do, you can scroll through your footage months after month, year after year, based on what you accumulate. There's a color mode and an infrared mode, and this is the base that I was thinking would work really well for you. So you get all of your storage backed up. And for people that have subpar internet, it doesn't really help them, because unless they've got a Ring or a Blink security camera and they can use it through the cloud on their phone and they're checking a server, this is a camera system that wouldn't work particularly well unless you had fiber or a mesh system. This also has the human AI detection, which to my knowledge is not present right now on the Ring or the Blink security cameras. So they ensure that you're not getting these false positives. So there's an additional $20 on that. Easy to find, but this is the Eufy security camera. It's one of my favorites, so I'm just letting you know that. And this will work, pardon me, this will work with Google. And I believe, let me just double check before I open my mouth. Give me 1 second, I'm just reading the fine print. This is the one with the military grade data protection. Yeah. Might be worth a consideration. Throwing that out there. Okay. Yeah, I hear you, David. Totally. Michelle said you have a wireless keyboard for Apple, but you have a keyboard and you have a keyboard cover. You've been through two. You're looking for one that's more durable. You got it. What device, what iPad are we talking about? What size? Because they're all a little bit different, and that might change my recommendations based on you. But let me know what iPad you have. And I believe we're talking about an iPad, and I will be able to assist. Evans family, what was the name of the Bluetooth keyboard that I showed? It was Senda. Let me go back. Senda, S-E-N-D-A. And if you search Senda backlit keyboard, it will come up. It's $42.99, so it's $6 off 12%. And then there should be an additional $8 coupon to further lower your price. That's the one. I'll leave it up for a second. Senda. So nice you're all watching. I appreciate it. Oh, okay. Wait. Michelle, I'm confused here. But you have a keyboard cover. You have a wireless keyboard, but you have a keyboard cover. Why do you have a keyboard cover, Michelle? Like, you have a wireless keyboard with your iMac. What do you mean you have a keyboard cover? Like, you cover it? Help me through this. I will help you. Desktop iMac. I'm just confused on the keyboard cover part. I'm sure it's the mistake or the confusion is on my end. I'm just not in the headspace. But give me an example and I will find you something better. I'm just sorry I'm not connecting on this, but it's likely my fault, and you will set me straight, and I will answer your question right after I talk about the Tracky. You guys are looking for a mini tracking device. I went away for my wife's birthday 2 weeks ago, and we wished we had something to track our luggage. Anyhow, to make a long story short, this will track everything you care about anywhere in the world. Oh, you got a plexi, got it. Plexi so you don't spill things on top of it. Got it, Michelle. That helps. Okay. And you're looking for a new wireless keyboard cover for your iMac. I believe that's what you're asking for, not the keyboard. You want the cover. There's a few brands that I've used that I will double check if they're on sale, and if not, I'll help you with when I believe they'll be on sale. But this is a tracky device that, if you guys are unaware, is one of the best-selling products on all of Amazon right now. It is weighing almost around what a quarter weighs, and it is minute. Now, the monthly fees are as low as $10, depending on what type of plan you get. They're as high as $19.95 if you go month to month, $9.95, so $10 per month tracking anywhere in the world if you go for a longer term plan. But the fact that you could track a pet, a person, a boat, an RV, senior, perhaps you have someone in your family that has Alzheimer's or dementia, you're worried about people wandering off. This is a phenomenal product. It also has an SOS feature where if someone needed to notify you where they are, this is a great way to cut down on all of those things that make us nervous. How can I get you credit? Oh, don't worry, David. You're a good man. To be honest, we make like a few cents a purchase if we're lucky on a really expensive item. So on most of the products I'm recommending today, it's I think maybe 5 cents, and I definitely don't rack it in from these streams. So if you like what you see, that helps. You conversing with me is all the assistance I need. And if you guys are following me here or subscribing to my YouTube channel, from a monetary standpoint, that's even more beneficial. So thank you. That's no worries about that. That's really kind though. This is a product that will easily mount under your car. It does have an included magnet. $18.88 is the price on it today. So that is a really, really good consideration. Let me just look at. All right. Just looking for Michelle. I have one on my computer right now too, so I'm just actually looking back to see the one that I use. I use a brand called Cookskin, apparently, or Cooskin. So I'll show you the one that I have, Michelle. Thank you, David. I'm apparently using a brand, so I didn't know what you were talking about, but I use the same thing. I use a brand called Cooskin, Cooskin, and I don't know which specific year of the keyboard you have, but this is the one that I have, and I have not replaced mine. It's been so long I forgot I had one. And my wife has one too. So this is the one, and I will agree with this. It's very thin. It's high precision, still retains that tactile feedback. It is well rated, and this is a really good one to grab. So I'm going to let you guys look at this. And pardon me for 1 second, guys. There's apparently someone at my door. So I'm going to just answer the door on my wireless microphone, and then I'm going to come back and I'm going to help you with that mesh system. But I'm just seeing what it is. Sometimes it's an Amazon package. I don't know what's going on. It's Amazon packages arriving right now. Great. Thank you. All right. This is the beauty of live streaming. All right, box one. There we go. Thank you very much. Have a great day. All right, there we go, guys. Sorry. And the funny thing is I do have a video doorbell, and we do have a camera on our house, and I still don't like letting packages sit outside. I don't know if you guys saw, I did a video last week on how people steal things from your home. It was a scam video, and I did it on YouTube, the top 10 scams you should not fall for in 2021. And this is a, sorry, showcase how people are stealing packages. I'm very cognizant of that. Okay, Michelle. So we got your thing. Patrick, what system would I recommend for Infinity service? About 360 megs download and 40 meg. You got very good upload speed. I think I would recommend for you, Patrick, how many square feet would you like to cover? Let me know how many square feet you would like to cover, and then I will have the perfect answer for you. If we're talking like a really unique build, or like a townhouse or something like that, or a larger property like 5,000 square feet, let me know, and I will I will find a system for you. I'm wondering if the TP-Link on sale today might be, you know, let me wait till you answer my question, and then that will get us to where we need. Yeah. Thank you, Ronnie. All right. Ed, what is a good, cheap HDMI multi-port video card? See, that ding is telling me that I have an Amazon package, but I've just picked them up. Just going to add all these in so I can get your questions answered. Oh, Patrick, you'd be in I'll show you the system that is perfect for you. And sorry, I had a question. Okay, so what was the question about the video card? So the only, I don't have a lot of experience with these because I actually record onto a Ninja in my house, but there was a product that was on Amazon that I bought just to try because it was on sale from a brand I'd never heard of called Digit Now. And it was a surprisingly good quality card. I don't think there were any reviews on it, but I'll see if I can find that for you. Otherwise, there was one through Asus that I really liked, but it's not on sale. And Amazon doesn't actually have a great selection of those. Those are more of a specialty device. But in my studio for YouTube, I record onto a Ninja, and then I pop one of the Western Digital hard drives into the Ninja, which I have as a multi-port device. So I actually don't have a lot of experience, but let me just see if I can find it. Yeah, this is the one that I really liked. I tested it. It had, like, at the time, I think it had 3 reviews, and I was just really impressed. So I'm not saying buy it, but I'm saying of the ones that I've tried recently on Amazon for a product where I don't have a lot of experience, this was pretty good. It's not as cheap as I'm sure you'd like, but that was it. All right, Patrick, I have highlighted, it's amazing that I actually know the exact model already in the carousel for the mesh system that I highly believe you should buy today, and I will explain that to you. Let me show you the product. So I always, in my suggestions for mesh Wi-Fi, and I work as a smart home advocate, I always recommend people go well beyond the allocated square footage. So 1,400 square foot on one level, Patrick, sounds exactly, I live in Toronto. We just moved to a larger house, but we were in a penthouse apartment, a 3-bedroom that we were in, my wife, myself, my daughter, and a YouTube studio. And it was about 1,100 square feet. And this was the system we used and loved. And I had speeds very similar to what you have. So let's just very quickly take a look at the specs. This is TP-Link. It's incredibly well rated, $190. Why would I get this over the Eero Mesh? You're getting a little bit more bang for your buck. Unlike the Eero Mesh, where you do require to pay a subscription fee for the antivirus and some of the extended features, the TP-Link system includes it all. And I'm a huge advocate for the TP-Link system. But in addition to the 5,500 square feet, I'll just show you why I think this is great for you. It is like built specifically for your speeds. So this supports speeds with your system up to 1.3 gigabits per second, but it's ideal for speeds up to 450 megabits per second. And I think in terms of what you read, what you told me, this is the perfect system. So it'll be overkill, perhaps. And could you possibly get a smaller system? Yeah, but I love the price. I love this. I think this might be the one to grab. If you wanted to go a little bit down in terms of price, just see if they are on sale right now for the 2-pack. Not by much. Let's just look. I don't think I would recommend, like, you're looking at $139 for the 2-pack from Eero. And look at this. If you look very quickly at this, this covers up to 1,500 square feet on one. So by getting 2, you'd be doubling it. You'd be at 3,000 square feet versus 5. I don't know. I feel like for the $139 on the 2-pack for Eero Mesh, which would work with your speeds, covers up to 3,000 square feet, I'd probably go with the TP-Link. Yeah, they're buyable. They are in. And just to show you a couple of breakdowns, like I talk out of both sides of my mouth, but so I have the TP-Link system specifically for the outlets, and the my whole home is run by TP-Link right now, my runtime. So I'm a huge fan of the TP-Link app. And then where is Eero? I feel like I spend all the time in the world on this app. I do have the Eero system. Daria's my wife. Eero's my system. I do have a very intense Eero setup in my home on the pro level. And I think once you get, so I do this for a living. I had 5,000 square feet to cover. I needed something for streaming up to a gig because I do a lot of large file transfers. And the one that I got, which is never on sale, but I didn't have a choice, is this one. And as a built-in home hub, it's complete overkill unless you run a professional YouTube studio or you go live on national television like I do over the course of a year. I really needed a system like this, but it would be complete overkill for the average person. One of the things that I don't like about the Eero app is that you have to pay to play. So every time you want to unlock more features, you're required to have an additional subscription, and you're already paying a subscription to your internet provider. Why should you pay it? If you are interested to know, just for pure knowledge, the fastest Wi-Fi system I tested out of any of them is this system. It's two. Let me just see if it's these. It's the Asus Zen. This blew every other system on the market out of the water. There's a 3-pack now apparently for this. This was the fastest. Two for up to 5,500 square feet. It was an unbelievable system, faster than the Eero. I hated the app, and the device, although it pulled speeds faster than I've ever seen in my life on fiber internet, there'd be a lot of drop-offs. So it was an inconsistent bandwidth. So there you go. That is my too much information than you probably needed on mesh systems, but there you go. And Patrick, my pleasure on that. Okay, let's keep going. I guess speaking of TP-Link, since I did just recommend a TP-Link device to Patrick, I figured I might as well talk about if you are investing in a mesh system from TP-Link or you're looking for other smart components. TP-Link has one of the best, most stable apps for all of their home interface, including their mesh, and their smart Wi-Fi outlets are just tremendous. 33% off today. If you guys are not aware, I try to practice what I preach. I'm trying to look for one of the little outlets to show you, but it would appear that I have them all in use. So I'll show it to you. I'll give you a bit of a demonstration. But the idea is whatever you plug into this outlet, whether it's a coffee maker or a kettle or a fan or an air conditioner or your Christmas tree, you can control the light from anywhere in the world. So if you want to make your home look occupied when it's not, all the power to you. If you want to check out your run times, use your phone as a remote control outlets with your voice. If you live with any type of dexterity or accessibility issue, this is a product that will go beyond, and it is safe, it is stable, it's a grounded outlet. I have tried other outlets on the market, some from Wemo, and they just timed out a little bit more than the TP-Link. I thought the TP-Link was probably one of my favorite outlets to use, and there's probably just dozens of these deals every week, but I can't speak more positively about this. So let me quickly show you how this works. I will walk over and you can see how this all comes together. So if I wanted to turn off something in my home, whether it's the studio lights, I could just hit that button right there. I can also use my voice. Alexa, turn on the studio lights. They're on now, and more importantly, you can see your runtime. You can see your daily average, your weekly average. You could learn a little bit more about the energy consumption tied to specific devices in your home, and you can schedule it and you can time it. I actually have a funny, but not funny, but why I really wanted to get one of these. We bought, and if you guys don't watch me regularly on YouTube, I do roundups of what you should be buying at your favorite warehouse clubs, as well as what to buy right here on Amazon. I was testing out a deal for one of those Japanese toilets. Costco makes a toilet where it's a take on those Japanese toilets with the washer and the dryer and the heated seats and all the things that come to life out of the toilet. And it's from their brand. I think it's called Ovi. And I figured I really wanted to test it out, figure out if I would ever recommend this in a future YouTube video. And it was so cheap. Like, I couldn't believe how inexpensive it was. But my big question is, what type of energy was this toilet consuming? It has a heated seat, it's got LED lights. Like, what is the actual annual consumption for this toilet? And no manufacturer promise on any box would give you an accurate depiction of what you would actually use energy-wise in your home. So what did I do? I got one of those little TP-Link outlets. I plugged the toilet into it, and now, day by day, I am going to monitor what the consumption is on the, oops, I turned my lights off by accident, clicking on the phone. What is my energy consumption? And that, I think, will be a determining factor on whether or not I keep the toilet, whether I just use it for the sake of a demonstration, and there you go. So happy to help. Okay, moving on. And a reminder, guys, if you do have, Michelle, thank you so much for the support. If you guys do have any type of product requests, I would be more than happy to provide some insight. I'm here to highlight the top daily deals live on Amazon, but I'm more importantly here to help you find your deals. I'm going to gloss over a few deals that no one has asked for today, but they are on sale. So I'll just briefly mention the Shark IQ self-emptying robotic vacuum. It's almost at its prime day pricing, 25% off, $600 down to $450. It's a self-emptying RoboVac, so it'll actually suck all the dirt up on your floor and then accumulate it, deposit into a base. The bagless base holds dirt for up to 45 days. Generally closer to 30, but 30 to 45 days. The big differentiating factor between the Shark and the Roomba is the Roomba, which is significantly more expensive, holds 60 days of dirt. This holds up to 45. This does have that LiDAR mapping technology, so this will learn where your furniture is, and rather than drawing those relentless figure eights around your home, it actually learns where things are, which might be an attractive feature for you if you are someone that doesn't have time to clean. Look at this total home mapping as a way to save you time, and the fact that it will accumulate dirt and debris, deposit into a base. You get a full autonomy from your RoboVac for up to 45 days. Now, if $450 is a tolerable price to you, you can go up more than $200, and you want 60 days where you don't have to worry about the darn thing, the iRobot Roomba i6 is 15% off at $683. As I said, the big difference between this model and this model is this model, the Shark, which is cheaper, holds dirt in its base for up to 45 days. This one holds dirt for up to 60 days. So for 15 days more, you're going to get a almost $220 price increase. And there you go. All right, moving on. Yeah, laziness is a thing too. Yeah, Nicolette. Rosie Ann said, your dad bought a bidet toilet seat after his rotator cuff surgery because it was necessary. Knowing the energy output would be interesting. Yeah, I was amazed at all of the features, but no real explanation for what the consumption is. And I think they couldn't possibly know how many times you go a day. So they couldn't even begin to give you a promise, which is weird. By the way, just mentioning to you guys, a huge price drop right now. If you are looking for the top of the line Roomba and the mop, so the Robo Mop and the RoboVac, $451 off if you buy them in the bundle. It's still expensive, but $451 off. We're talking like Black Friday reductions right here. They call it the dream team of clean or laziness or being very smart with your time management. They have the self-emptying robotic base for the vacuum, the edge hugging corners, and the mop, and they will work beautifully together. So they come with the app. That's an amazing price drop if you are looking to buy them together. All right, moving on. Reminder, guys, please don't feel hostage to the deals in the carousel. If you do have specific requests, I would be more than happy to oblige. Just ask them in the chat. I've had a lot of people with me. I'm planning to go at least another hour or so, and then I'm going to actually get into some of the best sellers new this hour on Amazon. So please hit me up. I'm here at your disposal. If you like what you see, please follow me on Amazon. Please subscribe to my Deal Guy YouTube channel, and those are ways that you can help me if I am of help to you. The Logitech gaming headset. I don't know how many gamers are watching right now, but if you're looking for a gift for someone who does game, or if you're looking for a gaming headset that could double as a Skype or a Zoom communication type setup if you've got a very noisy work environment behind you. 49 bucks down from 80. This does have the flip to mute mic, which is phenomenal. You just tilt the mic up and you're automatically muted. Great if you need to talk to people in your family while you're gaming or doing something else. So this is the Logitech deal, 39% off. All right. Evans family, thank you so much for the follow. And Gadir, thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate it. Really, really do appreciate it. Thank you. It really does make my day when you follow. All right. David asks, what is a good cheap mouse for your iPad Pro? I love the TechNet mice. I don't know if you've ever seen them, but they've got an incredible battery life, and they're all on sale right now. I think almost close to 30% off. Let me just see if I can find that for you. But TechNet is the one that I would recommend. Here it is. This is the one. It's cheap. It's very very well rated as well. I was good. I was like, I hope I'm not the only person that's using it. The Bluetooth wireless mouse that you see right here, it is compact, but it will give you a nice ergonomic setup, basically, if you are using your iPad Pro. It's phenomenal. I really do like this. I can't speak highly enough over it. It would work with an iPad Pro with no problem. Let's see if there's any. There's probably not much that they can show you on here. But people love this. Battery life is phenomenal. I'm not surprised it's so well reviewed, so that is the one. Available in different color options today at different prices. So TechNet. Tech spelled incorrectly. Or correctly if you're the manufacturer of this product. Okay. You guys are not aware, and you're looking for an alternative to the Apple AirPods that I showcased not too long ago, the Apple AirPod Pros. You get much better bang for your buck, of course, on a product not made by Apple and made by Samsung. The Samsung Galaxy Buds are $51 off today. Why do I like these? Does it need a mouse pad? No, it doesn't. It does a very nice job on just a regular work surface. If you have a mouse pad, it might enhance the performance, but I don't use my mouse. I'm just trying to show you the type of desk that I'm working on, but it's just a regular fabricated surface on my desk right here, on my standing desk. So it does not need a mouse pad. Tamla, you are an awesome parent. I will be happy to help with that right now for games on the TV. Just a reminder, if you guys are looking for the Samsung Galaxy Buds, 99 bucks down from 149. They have the tweeters and the actual accuracy from AKG. If you're unfamiliar, AKG does a tremendous job with the engineering of premium sound, and this might be an Android and iOS compatible product. One of the things I love most about the Samsung Galaxy Buds is if you're about to go for a run. Let's say you're planning to go for a run at 9 in the morning, and at 8:57 you realize you haven't charged your earphones for the night before for your run. Plug them in. 3 minutes later, you're going to get 1 hour of battery life. If you're about to board an airplane for a short haul flight and you realize that you don't have your earbuds charged and they're about to board your row, step aside, plug in your earbuds, and you would be really well equipped with this pair of headphones. So Tamla, you 8-year-old that plays video games, what gaming system does the 8-year-old use? I just want to double check that we're not dealing with the new PlayStation 5. And I will find a product for you. He's using the Switch. Got it. Okay. And how big? Are we looking like at a 50-inch or would you like something smaller? There really is only the 50 inches that have the good deals today. That's why I'm asking. But otherwise, I can guide you through what would work. Gary, I have a product for you, which I will talk about right after. I'm just going to get this question. You asked a great question. Yeah, they are. Tamil, let me know, and I will have a TV ready for you. I just want to check the specs on one other 50-inch. Just give me 1 second. I'll make my recommend. You prefer smaller than 50 inches. Okay, let me. Got it. Good reliable earbuds to Levoc. I will help you with that in 1 second. So if you want something smaller, to be honest, I would wait. The TV prices are all going to drop in like 3 weeks again. For the TV that you are looking at, I would look at a Fire TV, an Insignia. Like I you could get away with this. But this is not a 4K TV, and I really think that with the Switch you should have 4K. Let me just see if there's anything else on sale. Otherwise, I would just wait. There's a Hisense TV, but for an 8-year-old, whether you get Hisense or Insignia, which is made by Best Buy or Toshiba, I feel like these days they all come out of the same factory. This is why I was hesitating. Whether you buy a 43-inch or a 50-inch, they're the same price. So that's why I was hesitating. And I don't like this 42-inch TV because I don't like the specs. Tamla, I'm going to tell you to wait. These are terrible deals. Just offensive. All right. I'm going to get into the tracker, and then I'm going to do the good, reliable earbuds. All right. So the tracking device, I'm going to highlight this in the carousel. Let me just back up here. The one that I like best, and it is the best seller on Amazon, and it is already an open tab on my computer. As soon as I get to the correct tab, here we go. It is the Tracky. And the reason I like the Tracky, so you mentioned specifically Bluetooth earbuds, Levoc, no problem. You want something that is reliable and it can be left in place for at least 2 weeks. So I don't know what type of movement you're trying to track, if it's a vehicle, if you're okay with this just connecting once a day or multiple times per day. This does require a monitoring fee per month of somewhere between $9.95, $14, $16, or $20 a month, depending on what plan you get. So if you look, let me just show you this. They actually have the specs here. This is what I would do. So you want 2 weeks. I would buy the Tracky, which is this product right here. It's small, it weighs roughly what a quarter weighs. It's magnetic, GSM world tracking, SIM card, awesome, perfect. And then I would buy with this the Tracky magnetic waterproof case that you see right here for another $28. So, I mean, it sounds like you've got something that you seriously need to monitor. And this is waterproof, and this will extend the battery life. It's got a 3,500 milliamp battery life on here. This will give you 2 weeks, no problem. So if you look at it, so if it's pinging the system every minute, you're going to get 2 weeks. If this is pinging the system barely ever, you'll get 1 year of battery life out of this. So again, I would buy the Tracky, and then I would buy the optional waterproof box with the magnet. It's tiny. They're just showing you the storage, but this is what I would buy, and you will get 2 weeks or a year with this. The $28, so the Tracky magnetic case, and then I have it in the carousel. This is in the carousel, the Tracky, and you would be good on both. All right. Levoc wanted to know about the Bluetooth earbuds. I love the Samsungs that I'm showing you right now, but if you want to spend less money than the $99, there is a pair of IPX8 earbuds, which are just amazing. Let me just pull these up for you. Here you go. These are IPX8. They are $25 today, 42% off, and then an additional 30% when you apply the coupon. So you're looking like $25 for a pair of headphones. Why do I like these? Well, they're IPX8, so it's one of the highest levels of waterproofing you could find. You could use these to enjoy music in your shower. You could almost swim with them. And they do have some absolutely spectacular acoustic tuning on them. They perform, in my opinion, better than the base level of the Apple AirPods. They've got a better battery life, better recharge, better acoustics. They do have one-step pairing, so they'll work with iOS and Android devices. They do pair with 2 devices simultaneously. The accuracy of the acoustic tuning I am in huge support of, and I don't know another pair of earphones that you'll ever see for under $100 that are this well rated in terms of waterproofing. So these are the Tozo T6s, and I would highly recommend that. They are available in different colors. The black are the ones that have the sale price attached to them, but I think they're all on sale, but the black have that additional 30% off. So I hope that helps. Very good questions, guys, today. Very, very good questions. I want to remind you guys, first of all, if you've just tuned in, hello. I am the deal guy, Matt Granite. Thank you for being here. I'm just looking through to see if I have any other comments. Love it. Nothing else. Excellent. All right. If you guys do have any other deal requests or questions, please hit me up. Let me know. I'm going to continue with what I have in the carousel, but I'm here. I'm at your disposal. I am the Deal Guy, Matt Granite. If you like what you see, please feel free to subscribe to my Deal Guy YouTube channel. I'm the Deal Guy on YouTube, and if you are enjoying what you're seeing on Amazon, just smash the follow button. It's above my head. Levok, just to mention to you, I don't know if you are... if you were watching, but the Samsung Galaxy Buds, which I've just highlighted in my carousel, are $51 off today, which is great. The big difference about these and the IPX8 waterproof earbuds, these have a bit of a better fast fuel technology. So if you are looking for headphones that you can charge and you're on the go, you charge these for 3 minutes, you get an hour of battery life out of them, and the sound engineering is a little bit better. These are $100 headphones. The other ones are $70 headphones. These have AKG engineering on them, so the tweeter, the woofer, just sounds a little bit better. The bass is a little bit more pronounced, but you'd be great with those. The Tozo headphones are also really good. Catherine, you wanted to know, how do you find those? I don't know what it is specifically that you're looking to find, but if it is the Tozo headphones, just type in Tozo T6 on Amazon and you'll pull up these headphones. Tozo T6, the black ones have the coupon, and make sure they have the IPX8 waterproofing. All right, moving on. I will, you know what, I'm going to add them. I can add these now to my carousel. Let me add these. Let me add them. I think I have them here. Let me just double check. I feel like they're in my carousel. I'm such a tool. Let me just see if I can show them to you. Levok, I don't know if you would like that, but I own them. And I bought a new pair to unbox. So let me... It's so funny that I went through all of this trouble and now I'm realizing, Catherine, you can find them in my carousel. That is so weird. I didn't even know I had them in today's show. Here they are. These are the headphones. If you do click in my carousel, which is located just below me, I will benefit slightly from your click. So hope that helps. And I will get them for you right now because I believe these are somewhere in my home. You just need to get the new pair to unbox. Where are these? Okay, here they are. I've highlighted them. So take a look at this for 1 second. I'm going to grab the headphones. I'll show them to you because I feel like an unboxing would probably be helpful. I'm just going to see if I have a pair down here. If not, we will do this another day. All right. I thought I had them. I might not. Do I have them handy? No, not down here. I might unbox them next time. All right, we tried. Busy walking around with a wireless microphone trying to find things for you guys. The questions are great, though. You guys are making me significantly better at my job, and your feedback to get things in place is really cool. All right. Ronnie Ann, what about Nintendo Switch? We've been trying to buy one for our kids for a while, and I just searched through Amazon. Kids are 8, 9, 10, Mario Drawful games. So I can show you what to look for and what to avoid. I've done a lot of on the Nintendo Switch. So right now, there are no deals on the Nintendo Switch. There will be deals a lot if you can wait 2 or 3 weeks. There'll be a couple of incentives, and then if you can wait 2 months, you'll be getting some major bang for your buck. $2.99, as I'm sure you've seen if you are a frequent shopper on Amazon, $2.99 is the best price you can get on Amazon, and it's been the best price that you can get on Amazon for the last few months. When a third-party seller takes possession of the listing because Amazon sells out of its stock, this $2.99 price for this neon blue and neon red Joy-Con will switch, no pun intended, to a $344 or $400 price, sometimes more. So $2.99 is a great price. There'll be a lower price if you wait to the holidays. All right. I'm going to do some more demonstrations in a moment of products. I just wanted to mention very quickly, if you are not aware, the Dash Mini Electric Griddle Maker is one of my favorite price drops. It's a personalized device that will make you pancakes, eggs, snacks on the go. And the cookbook that comes with this is not some type of like recipe pamphlet. It's an actual book that has beautifully bound pages and recipes. And I feel like the cookbook on its own is worth $10, let alone the fact that you're getting a whole device for it. So if you are interested, that is in my carousel for very good reason. I love it. It's a great way to cheer someone up, a nice present, and a wonderful product that you might want to consider. All right, here we go. On the personal generator front, the next deal I'm going to show you, I did mention if you guys have been watching for a while, I will be at a cottage or a lake home next week. And this is a cool product to consider. Let me just see if I can grab this for you. Just highlighted in the carousel. And here you go. The Jackery is a great product if you're camping, hiking, going to live your best life at $150 off. It will charge multiple devices simultaneously. Think of it as a personal generator, more of a large power bank that you could carry around anywhere, and it will recharge various devices. It has a standard outlet, like a wall outlet, multiple USB ports, DC, and an LED display, or LCD display that will show you your consumption level. So a very good product to consider. Grab that if you're interested. The next product I love, and I did talk about the Tile Slim before, is the Tile Pro. If you lose your keys on a regular basis, I think the average statistic for what we lose on a daily basis is we spend up to 5 minutes looking for something per day. Obviously, that'll vary perhaps based on your age. But the Tile products are some of my favorites. Some of you guys might be wondering, how does this compare to the Apple AirTags? I think the Apple AirTags are not loud enough, and they don't allow you to backtrack your smartphone. So if you are looking for a way to track your keys, or you can attach this to a backpack or keychain, I love it. So you open up your app, you open up the Tile app. I just got this for my parents. My wife has this too. And if you want to find your keys, you open up the Tile key finding app. You can also use this with the Amazon Alexa voice service. You click find, and then it'll locate your keys. If they're in a couch cushion, you'll be able to locate them. You'll be able to hear them, which is one of the really nice things. You can also chart the location history so you can see where this was left on a map. You can set up smart alerts, so if you leave your home without grabbing this, you'll get a notification. And if you are looking to find your smartphone and your phone is on silent, you can actually just double click the Tile button on here, and then eventually, you can make your phone ring even if it's on silent. It's very peaceful. And it's a great way to cut down on the products that we lose or misplace on a regular basis. So think about all the time that you lose per day searching for things, and I would consider this over the Apple AirTags. There's a user replaceable battery. You get water resistant, phenomenal range. If you don't have the desire to just rely upon the Bluetooth range for this, if you sign up for the Smart Alerts for the premium plan, you will be able to see the last place that your product was left. So it's a phone, if it's a pair of keys, you'd be able to find it. Your golf clubs, your luggage, great consideration. So if you are interested, that is on the carousel right now. There's a 4-pack for under $100 if you so choose. And I will move on to my next product. The next product that I would like to show you guys is a phenomenal deal drop on a best-selling loud Bluetooth speaker. It's called the Oonce. And it's an Oonce, get it? It's an angled upward Bluetooth speaker with a 100-foot range. The 100-foot range is actually a testament to the Bluetooth 5.0. So it's a lovely thing to be able to take advantage of this level of Bluetooth, and the fact that you can join different speakers together, use them in conjunction with one another through like basically a stereo setting is great. It's $60 down to $39.99. You apply the additional coupon, you're going to lock in a price to $36.99. Look at the reviews. The brand Cambridge Soundworks has more than 31,000 nearly perfect reviews. The Amazon Choice designation is just a further indication of how happy people are with this surprisingly loud Bluetooth speaker. So 14 watts of power. I'm going to just move my carpet pad into so I can stand on it a little bit better. I feel like I spend my whole day standing. So I got one of those gel pads for my feet, and then just gonna stretch a little bit. You've been standing for 3 hours, standing in front of a camera. There are, I like what I'm standing on now. So this will pair wirelessly with different speakers in your home. It's the IPX7 full waterproof rating, which is great. And for all those times where you want to listen to music outside, if you're at a beach, a lake house, if you are looking to hear your calls and not put your smartphone at jeopardy, you put your phone 100 feet away from one of these Bluetooth speakers. The average smartphone has a value of about $1,000. The speaker has a value of 40, and if your speaker gets damaged, which I doubt it will given that this is weather resistant, you're not putting your $1,000 smartphone in jeopardy. So I think that is worth a consideration. The next product that I want to share with you guys is another phenomenal deal on a product that I didn't really realize I would enjoy so much until I started using it. And believe it or not, it's a body fat scale for under $20, but it's a smart Bluetooth digital scale. So this will analyze your body composition in the event that you have gained weight, but it might actually be more muscle, or it's a lot of salty food and you want to learn a little bit more about your weight rather than the arbitrary number that the scale assigns. You might benefit from a smart scale. I learned that my body weight is decent, but my fat is high. And I didn't know that unless I started using a smart scale. And this is a product where it will sync your data. And the body fat percentage was very interesting to me. I will show this to you in a moment. And I'm a very visual person, so if I can watch my weight or lack thereof fluctuate on a scale or a grid, I understand a little bit more about my progress over a period of time. This will work and sync with the Samsung Healthy, Apple Fit, and the Google Fit apps. And the 4 precision sensors on here give you a very accurate measurement of your weight and all of the things data-wise that you would typically get from a nutritionist or a weight loss clinic or even a medical weigh-in. So let me show it to you. I have the app, I've been using it. And there's a couple different apps that you can use with your smart scales, but you will see here, I'm able to track my weight and it'll assign different categories. It'll tell me my weight, my BMI, and it identifies immediately that my body fat is high. I had no idea. I thought that if my scale weight was good, my body fat would probably be decent. It was not. So I might have to adjust a little bit about my intake and my eating habits, or not so great habits, but it was very interesting to see, and to have all of this information at your fingertips for under $20, that's perhaps a game changer. It may be all you need, and at $19.99, that's all you need deal-wise today. Grab that from the carousel if you're interested. I enjoy that deal, and I'm really excited that you guys are here. For those of you that are just tuning in new this hour, I am the deal guy, Matt Granite. It is a pleasure to have you here. A reminder that while I am live, if you do have comments, Christopher, how are you? Thanks for being here. 210, awesome, thank you for being here. If you guys have questions, drop me a line. There is a chat box located to the side of the video screen. If you are not in the market for anything specific, that's cool. But if you want to see the deals that I have available, I would love to assist. So there you go. Grab this from the carousel, anything that I showcase, and you'll be getting some amazing deals. Just to fly through a couple of the deals that are trending, very popular on Amazon right now, this food cooler or beverage cooler and warmer, which should also work with skincare, medication, things like that. I like it. I like it. I like the price. It's $45.99 plus an additional $7, so you'd be locking in an $11 price drop on an already very popular product. And this will plug in via a 3-prong outlet into your home. It will work with your car's cigarette lighter, DC adapter, and it is highly portable. It's quiet, and there you go. All right. And 210, thank you again. Love that you're here. All right. Continuing on, I have a request every single stream. I've already had it this stream today, so here you go. The Poloni's 42-inch oscillating tower fan is $20 off when you apply the coupon, and then I'm going to get into some other tech deals in a moment. I'll do some demonstrations. It's a 5-speed setting on here, and it has a thermostat, basically. If the temperature decreases, it could turn off. If it increases past a certain point or a comfort threshold in your home, well, there you go. The fan will continue to work. It circulates air beautifully. If you use this with a whole home AC unit, or if you use this with central AC, awesome. The further that air circulates, the better. If you use this with a window air conditioner in conjunction with it, it'll work great. And if you just use this in front of the window that's open, like you see right here, it will further help circulate air. The aromatherapy feature is kind of cool because if you want to give your home a bit of a splash of lavender or eucalyptus, you don't need to taint your whole fan. There's a small compartment right on the front, and you put a few drops of your favorite essential oil in, and without compromising how the fan will smell for the rest of its life, you're just simply adding a little bit of aroma or fragrance just to the front factor, and I love that. It's very easy to clean. The 85-degree oscillation and that $20 price is awesome. All right, let's talk about one of the best deals I've ever seen for 2 motion-powered solar outdoor lights. I have these in my home. I'd be happy to give you guys a demonstration if you want to come see my house. But in the meantime, if you're not watching me on YouTube, I like this as a great way for you to quickly learn about a product where you're looking at under $8 per light when you apply the 30% savings, where you get 2 of these. You do not need to call any electrician. You just need a drill, or you can take advantage of perhaps some other way to attach this to a fence. Waterproof, heat resistant, frost resistant, and it will detect motion up to 16 feet away, which is an incredible range, and 125-degree in front of it. When it detects motion, the light turns on for 30 seconds. It's extremely bright. It's strikingly bright, brighter than you might anticipate by just simply looking at the light itself. And although there are some motion sensor lights where you get a sensor on each side, this has, with its 125-degree range, the ability to see people generally coming from any direction. It's great for theft deterrent. It's great for people coming home late. It's great for elderly. If you have a path that you need to light in your home, if you actually want to cut down on people tripping, this has 100 LEDs, those beautifully bright LED lights that will make a world of difference. And this is extremely well rated for very good reason, was what I was going to say. So there you go. These are the lights. And that is the 2-pack. All right. Awesome. The next product is a bestseller on Amazon today, right now. And if you guys have any questions about a specific deal that you want me to hunt down, this one has only 15 left in stock. And then I'm going to get to some of the products that I have in front of me so I can show them to you up close. An additional 5% when you apply the coupon, $150 down to around $115. If you do not have a fridge that is equipped with an ice maker, or if you just want to improve the ice that you have otherwise coming out of your freezer, this will make a much nicer cube. It'll make 26 pounds of ice in 24 hours, 9 cubes in 6 minutes. No hookup other than plugging this into the wall. There's no hose. There's no complicated wiring. 210, will your cats or dogs set the motion light off? If you have large dogs, yes. If you have small cats, no. A medium, like a dog 45 pounds and up will definitely set this light off. Absolutely, and it is bright. So if you're aiming them at a neighbor and you have a lot of animals frequently on the property, you might want to skip that purchase. The low energy saving is a phenomenal thing. The way they have photoshopped this into the photo with 3 people clearly not using the ice maker is also great. But if you like iced tea, sangria, different ways to get that higher quality ice, Ronnie Ann, who is still here watching, thank you. I can't believe you're still here. You're amazing. This is a countertop ice maker that I assume you would love because you said you love them, and I like the design on here. I can't believe there's only 15 left in stock. It is truly one of the best-selling products on all of Amazon. So if you are interested, you'll be able to get that quite quickly. All right, next product I'm going to show you is, I'll do a demonstration. It is the coolest surge protector / nightlight that I have seen. And pretend this is your wall outlet because I don't have a better way to show this to you. So pretend I've plugged this into your wall outlet. This is a nightlight. So Alexa, turn off the studio lights. So it's a nightlight. It's bright. You can dim it. And with this, you get a couple of USB ports. Alexa, turn on the studio lights. There we go. And just a really beautiful design. So the average power bar or surge protector has not changed from what my parents used to buy versus what's sold to me on the market. They're all these old power strips. And I like that there's a more intelligent way to protect your outlets while affording you all sorts of widespread availability to plug larger size power adapters in. So if you're using this as a home theater system, if you are using this around a highly trafficked area for your charging needs in your home or your kitchen, if you've got a spot where everyone seems to congregate and they are looking for ways to charge, this is a great product. It accommodates and occupies, I'd say, a pretty good ratio. So it occupies two wall outlets and it gives you back 6. So it takes 2, it gives you 6 plus 2 USB ports, and then you also get the function of the nightlight. It's adjustable, and then it also has all of the surge protection features that you would expect from a surge protector or a power bar. Really nice product for under 20 bucks. Let me walk on over and show this to you. So this is how it looks. This is the back. It plugs into a wall outlet, and it is, if I had a bit more money, I would plug one of these into every wall outlet in my home, so they would all become these nice outlets. So on the side, it is angled. You do have the ability to plug things in with a larger power adapter. There's 2 power adapters on the front and then 2 USB ports. You like that? I love it. Beautiful design, right? And to see this available today for under 20 bucks, I'd say it's a bit of a no-brainer bargain. It's a great gift for someone that already has everything. And Michelle said you need to disable the A word for my next video. I hope so. I try really not to say it, and then when I keep turning my studio lights on and off, that seems to be the problem. So that is my bad. I apologize. I could just not say it and then I'd be in the darkness. Gloria, thank you so much for the follow. Absolutely awesome to have you here, and thank you for committing to future broadcasts or following me. It's awesome. The Asus Chromebook Flip, great price drop on here today. This is one of the most highly sought after 2-in-1 laptop touchscreens. It's got an incredible screen to body ratio. I prefer it with more RAM. I'm actually not a huge fan of Chromebooks, but if you can get something that's really souped up for 8 gigs of RAM and the measly solid state drive storage you see right here, you should be okay. But it's a very good battery life. And if you are looking for, or if you don't have a choice, a lot of people in education, or if you're a college student or a high schooler, you need to buy a Chromebook. There's just not a way around that. It relies upon the Google Chrome OS, and that is a cloud-based operating system. And they're generally very fast, built-in virus protection, instant on, and an incredible battery life, which is why they are favored by schools and educators. This would be sort of the highest end of the Chromebooks that you could score, and this one made by Asus has a beautiful keyboard, a 14-inch touchscreen, and a very solid build. It's extremely well rated. You're saving around $92 on that today. If you guys were watching before, I did feature what I believe to be my favorite wireless earbuds ever built for the price. They are on Amazon right now. I'll just quickly gloss over them. They are the Tozo T6s. They are wireless earphones that have more features than the Apple AirPods at a fraction of the price. I'm talking about the Apple AirPods, not the Apple AirPod Pros, but the Tozo wireless headphones. I had them in my studio. I'm kind of going out of my mind trying to figure out where I've put them today. Anyhow, they're somewhere, and wherever they are, I love them. But they're IPX8 waterproof. The Apple AirPods are not. So to get headphones that you can basically shower with is incredible. They're 42% off, so $60 down to $34.99. You apply the additional 30%, and you're locking in a price of roughly $25 on this incredibly well-rated device. Compact, they work with both iOS and Android. They have wireless charging, which is just beyond me, and a very strong acoustic tuning. The bass is quite good, but the sound quality and the built-in mic and the waterproofing, you put all those features together, and this is a really surprisingly good buy for $25. 210, you just mentioned that you're supporting the Tozo as well. You got them when I mentioned them in a stream a few weeks ago, and I think you got them at the same deal price because they're back at this deal price, and I grabbed them to put them into the stream. So I'm so happy you like them, and thank you for coming back to give me that feedback. That rocks. I wanted to just quickly showcase a couple of deals that are brand new right now. And a reminder, guys, if you have deal requests, this deal roundup today does not need to just be what I think is the most worthwhile. I'd love to make that a little bit more about you. I'm going to show you a couple of deals that are Amazon related, and then I've got other products in the carousel and some more demonstration. So let's just quickly go through the trending products. The food dehydrators on Amazon are from this brand, Ivation. They're 35% off today if you buy some of the models. But if you're looking for a food dehydrator, there is 10 hours left on the vast majority of these deals. I mean, we're talking about people that are really doing a lot of food dehydration. So snacking, making your own jerky, healthy snacking, pet treats is a thing too, but just great for summer road trips, camping. I like the banana chips the most, but a great deal on here, $130 down to $84.99. So that is the first of the new deals. Savager, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. If you guys are looking for the simple modern insulated water bottles, these are insulated, and they're incredibly well rated at 24% off today, $16.79. So these are insulated, different patterns available, but these would be great for those on the go, the gym, hydration, hiking, whatever it is that you are doing right now. That is a very popular deal right now, is a deal of the day on Amazon. Let me just see if I can show you a few more, and then I'm going to get into the deals that I do have in the carousel. For those of you that are planning back to school lunches, the very popular bento box, and I don't know if this is necessarily the original, this is Miss Big makes them, but a take on the multiple bento boxes available. They are perfect for kids that don't want all their food touching, or just for a work lunch. You want to keep things separate, BPA free and dishwasher safe. The dishwasher safe is a real bonus, an additional 5%. So a great deal on the bento boxes if you are looking. Savager, Matt, if you know that I'm Matt Granite from Channel 3, I haven't been Matt Granite from Channel 3 in a long time. Most people just know me as the deal guy from YouTube. So you are clearly, we haven't seen each other over the years, but hello. I feel like it's been forever since I've been on Channel 3 in Cleveland, WKYC, but awesome. Thank you. A reminder, guys, if you've never seen me before, feel free to subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm trying to get to 2 million subscribers. I'm stuck at 1.6 million. So if you want to help me grow personally, professionally, emotionally, I would love if you would follow me. That would just be super awesome. All right, moving on. A couple of other products before I get into the ones in the carousel and I do some demonstrations. The Echo Dot 4th Gen, surprisingly awesome sound out of this, is $34.99 down from $50. That is wicked. Hey, Felix, yeah, it was WKYC. I was at WKYC for, how long was I there? Almost 10 years, I think. Can't remember. It was a really long time, though. No, it wasn't almost 10 years. It was like 7. I think it was 7. So there you go. All right. Moving on. Okay. All right, let's get to this. All right, I am loading up a carousel, guys, of the hottest deals on Amazon. You're going to notice all of the products below me are going to change in a moment. I am paid in connection with these deals. I do benefit monetarily by a few cents if you're kind enough to shop from the carousel. If not, I'm just as happy to help you find products that I haven't featured, because at the end of the day, getting you guys the deals that you want in real time is a whole lot more important to me than really anything else in terms of what I am doing right now. So let's make it happen. All right. First, the Acer Spin 5. Oopsies, I screwed up my picture-in-picture window. Let's reset this. Here, you guys can watch me reset my switcher. This is always fun. This always happens when I go back to the beginning of a carrot. There we go. So this is the Acer Spin 5. There, John and Karen. It's Matt from YouTube. Thank you. This is an under $1,000 laptop that is beautifully loaded. It's touchscreen. It's got an i7, a 2K display, 16 gigs of RAM. You're just simply looking for an awesome computer that only has 14 left in stock. Let me just refresh this. Let's see if anyone bought it. 13. One of you was a genius. Nice purchase. This is a great product to consider. It does have a stylus. So if you are in a work discipline, or if you like doodling or whatever it is, the stylus works and is included. It actually stores beautifully on the side and charges on your Acer Spin. And this is a gorgeous looking touchscreen. $969 down from $1,100. Grab that from the carousel. Add that to your shopping cart. And don't forget to check out. If you guys were watching before, I did a very average demonstration of this extremely above average product, and it is the, let's see if I can plug this in and show it to you. It's an alarm clock that mimics the natural progression of a sunrise, and just see if I can show this to you here. It's also a sound machine. I'm going to turn off my lights in my studio so I can show this to you. And I'm not going to ask the Echo to do it because I don't want to make your Alexas go crazy. Let me just see if I can get this. Okay, so this is the product. So it'll wake you up. There's a sound machine component. That would make me have to pee all night, but there's a sound machine, an FM radio, different light hues, multiple alarms, a USB port on the pack, so you can charge other devices. It's an FM radio. It's this. And if you wake up in the morning every day and you are just feeling like you are unable to wake up the way that puts a smile on your face, or if you've developed some type of desensitization to your jarring smartphone alarm clock where you sleep through the alarms on a regular basis, I would tell you that this is a really good deal. It's $46.98. It's a great gift. It's also a good gift for someone that has everything. And just to quickly go through it, You do have 7 color changing LEDs, which is wonderful. Jay, thank you so much for the follow. I love that. You just made my day even better. So thank you. It has an FM radio built in, natural sounds, and the dual alarm clocks, the snooze functionality, and a really nice design. And it will mimic or simulate the natural progression of a sunrise or the natural regression of a sunset. So you can have your room fit that beautifully. And let me just see. Let me just see if I can show you. Oh, there we go. It's also a reading lamp, a sleep aid, an atmosphere lamp, and a great gift later down the line for the holidays. So there you go. That's a cool gift. The next product is also a cool gift. It's also something that I use on a regular basis, and it is the Tile Slim. Let me just see if I can. So if you guys were watching before, I did a demonstration of the tiles that attach to your keys. But what about if you have to track your wallet or a purse or a passport or something where you need to actually physically insert a card that can then be tracked? So this has a beautiful design. It's called Tile Slim. It's on sale today. It fits right into your wallet. So similar to where you would put your credit cards, it just slides in. And then if you need to track your wallet, it'll emit a very loud ringtone so you can hear where your wallet is. But just in terms of a design perspective, this is a beautiful way to cut down on all of those times over the course of a day where you are wondering, did you leave your wallet in the car? Did you leave it in a restaurant? You'll get alerts if you subscribe to one of the plans where if the event you abandon your wallet without realizing it, you'll get a notification from Tile. It'll say, did you mean to leave your wallet at? And then it'll leave you the address that it's at. It does have a 400-foot range, a 3-year battery, but more importantly, I think it's 400 feet, a 200-foot range on this one, pardon me, a 200-foot range, a 3-year battery life. It is waterproof, but if you are looking to not only track your device in real time, but if you've left it somewhere, even if you've driven a few miles away from the restaurant you last left it at, just seeing the address of your last contact point with your wallet is sometimes very reassuring if you have to go back and get something, as are the smart alerts telling you that you've left your keys, your wallet, or your purse behind without knowing it. So that's in the carousel. It's 20% off, $29.99 down to $23.99, a phenomenal deal. Grab that from the carousel if you are interested. All right, moving on. Phenomenal deal today. Really good. 72% off is a phenomenal deal. And this, my friends, is on Norton 360. So I do have Norton virus protection installed on several products in my home. And the Norton 360 provides 5 device protection. So if you are looking for something that will protect your iOS, your Android devices, an iPhone, a laptop, this is $24.99 down from $89.99. So there is 2 ways to buy this. You can get the downloadable code, which is what I recommend, immediately via email, or there is a key card where I think you get a physical product box in the mail and then a code or a barcode on it that you then use in conjunction with the software. But I think the downloadable code would probably be my preference. This is real-time threat protection. I'm sure I don't need to sell you guys on why Norton is a tremendous, not only virus protection brand, but a way where you can keep your computers and your devices running with this in the background, and it doesn't really seem to slow things down. You get a built-in secure VPN with this purchase, which is phenomenal. If you are working remotely or you work in education or you're a student and you're trying to get into your school network or your work network, this is a product that I think is a wonderful way to do it. It also includes a password manager as a way to securely store and remember your passwords and usernames, hopefully a little bit better than what you have included on your browser. So this is how you install it. I think the product key or the downloadable code would be a great way to take advantage of this. 72% off. It's a deal of the day on Amazon, $24.99 down from $90. So there you go. All right. The next product that I'm going to show you, it's funny. So this provides, just go back for a second, like dark web monitoring, and I'm thinking of all these dark things. And now I'm going to talk about a spy cam. But that is the world we live in, right? And spy cams are some of the most popular products on all of Amazon. I'm just resetting my my switcher again. Oh, Roseanne, you are so, Ronnie Ann, pardon me. You, Ronnie Ann just said you're on the phone. How do you add an item directly from the carousel without leaving the live stream? I have no clue. You can always come back. But either way, I appreciate the thought. The thought counts. That's very nice. I appreciate it. But this is, that's really cool, that you're even trying to do that. So thank you. But either way, if you come back and see me in a moment or you complete your purchase, what are you buying? Are you buying anything good, Ronnie? That's what I would like to know. All right, let's go to the SpyCam. Now, for people that have been watching me for a while, like Ronnie Ann, this is going to be redundant, but this is a USB wall charger that is disguised inside it with a hidden camera. And I'll show this to you up close. I'll show a little bit of a different take on this hour, but the idea is this works as a cell phone charger. It is a fully functional USB phone charger, but if you can see right up there, no one else would know this unless they're, of course, watching the stream. This is a SpyCam, so it has a recording camera. It will not emit any type of sound or there's no lights, but you plug it in and it's a very, very cool product. So here you go. This, if you remove it from a wall and someone were to look at it, you're gonna see that there's this power adapter sticker that I put on like a bit of a dolt. Let me just see if I can. When you remove it, that is where the micro SD card stays, pardon me. So it will record onto this micro SD card. You take the card out, and then if you have to do continuous monitoring, you just put the power adapter sticker back on. No one will ever know. And if you do ruin a sticker, just as I do on a regular basis, for the purposes of demonstration, you have additional power adapter stickers that you can put on, so no one would ever know. More importantly, if you do have cash flow concerns with your business, if you are looking for a way to, better yet, keep a second set of eyes on the people in your life that you care about most, this has motion indication. You never need to worry about dead batteries. Because it's always plugged in as a functional smartphone charger, it will always function. It could catch a significant other cheating. It is for monitoring your home activity, keeping an eye on kids. The more serious things in life, like elder abuse. If you are looking to catch intruders, I don't actually recommend this. This doesn't provide real-time transmission of footage. It's after the fact. So if you want to see what your home looked like after it was robbed, you would be able to do it. But it's not going to send a stream of video to your smartphone or anything like that. This is for unplugging afterwards, opening it up, and looking at the footage that it captured. You can enjoy the knowledge, which is power after the fact. $88 down to $38.99. You're saving 56% off, $49. You can watch the cash flow in your business. There's an additional 7% coupon that might be worth your while. So this is from the brand called Divine Eagle. It's funny, they make their box look huge, but this is, as you might be able to see, this is how big the box is. Looks massive in the photo, but that's the box, and it does come with all of the adapters. Easy to use though, plug and play. Caesar V, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. You've just further improved my already lovely day. Been enjoying streaming for you guys today. If you guys like what you see, if you want to follow me just like Caesar did, it's very easy. Right above my head on a desktop or laptop, there is a follow button. And on a mobile device, I'll explain in a moment, but you just click right up here. See where that follow is? You click follow. And then when you click follow, you'll be following me. You'll know when I go live next. I can shout you out live, and I would appreciate it if you're on a mobile device. Just physically touch the screen. And if you are not yet aware, I am an avid YouTuber, and I would love more than anything if you would subscribe to my Deal Guy YouTube channel. If you are looking to stream, I really like the Roku Express. Some of you guys have asked to see it, so I did order a new one so you can see the packaging, but the idea is it comes out of a box that looks like this. If you're looking for an alternative to the Fire TV sticks or some of the other products, Super Tiger, hello. I really enjoy the Roku streaming stick. It's under $29.99. If you are looking for the 4K version of this, there is a 4K version which is on sale today. I'll go through all the features in a moment, but the 4K version is 20% off and $39.99. If you are looking for the 4K streaming stick, this has the long range antenna, but I will go back and show you the Roku Express. So $29.99. Here's the Roku Express. Let me show it to you. I will walk on over. A lot of people don't realize that the Roku Express actually includes the HDMI cables, which is very generous given the under $30 price. So you get the high quality HDMI cables, and this is what the system looks like. So it's not a stick, it's actually a little box. It's tiny, just to give you size understanding. It fits into the palm of my hand. That's my hand. This is the Roku. This plugs in. There's an HDMI port in the back, plugs into the back of your television. There's a power source. It is included. And then with this, you get the remote. They include batteries, which is always a lovely thing. You get your shortcut buttons. This is the remote. If you are not particularly enamored with the basic remote, you can use much better of control with your Roku, and that's thanks to the app. And a lot of people ask, what software should you get? Should you get the Roku? Should you get the Fire TV Stick? And one of my answers that I continuously offer is that Roku has some of the best software. There's a couple of things you can do with your Roku which make it further unique. So this does work with the Amazon Alexa voice service, but I love that you can, with the Roku app, make your smartphone a remote control for your TV. Not only is this convenient, it's great if you don't want to deal with the remote control or you lose it, but it's wonderful because if you want to enjoy private listening or private viewing with your television, or you want to disturb the other people in your household, use the app, plug in a pair of earbuds, sync them with your phone, and then you can watch your television and hear your TV's audio on your Apple AirPods, on your Bluetooth earphones, whatever it is you use to listen. You don't need to worry about pairing with your television. You already have a pair of earbuds that's paired with your smartphone, so why not just take advantage of that and the Roku app? So under 30 bucks, a great deal. That's the HD version. If you want the 4K, make sure you grab that for $10 more. The next product, as I cycle through the bestsellers live on Amazon, probably my favorite of all of the cameras on Amazon, and it is the Wisecam version 3. If you're looking for the ultimate camera for wireless indoor or outdoor video surveillance, and this will transmit footage to your smartphone in real time, I really back the Wisecams because unlike the Ring and the Blink security cameras, which require a monthly subscription fee, this camera, which has color night vision, also gives you a 14-day rolling cloud storage, which is unbelievable. I'll go through the features in a moment, but hey, for under 35 bucks, unlike the Ring and the Blink outdoor security cameras, you get color night vision. How is that even possible for under 35 bucks? I don't know. It is IPS65, so very good weather resistance for both indoor and outdoor use. I mentioned the 14-day rolling cloud storage. There's no subscription fee required, and you'll get an ability to respond in real time. There's also wonderful ways that you could integrate this as a pet cam, a nanny cam. I'm just going to see if my carousel even shows up on this page. It does not, but either way, I will show this to you. All right. Let's look at the camera. So the camera is wireless to the point where it doesn't need a wired connection to hook up to your internet, but it does have a power cord in the back because it does require a power source. If you want a completely wireless camera, get the Blink outdoor security camera, which is powered by 2 AA's, which last you around a year to 2 years, and you'll never actually need to deal with a plug. But assuming you have the ability to plug this in somewhere with a USB port, if you're using this more importantly as a nursery cam, it does have a stand, so you could put this onto a desk. If you had to monitor this off of like a dresser or whatever, tilt it down at a crib, safely you can do this. It is angleable, and it is also wall mountable. If you look, some people just want a wired camera because you don't have to worry about changing the batteries, but you could just mount this on a wall, prop it up, plug and play. So there you go. That is the product. Love the design. I love the two-way audio. A great way to cut down on porch pirates, especially around the holidays, and price of $32.35. Or if you are looking for a spotlight combination on this camera, which I think is great. Let me just see if I can move this over here. For under 50 bucks, the spotlight component is new. It does require a separate power source, so you have 2 plugs that you'd have to use, and I don't think they illustrate that clearly. Here you can kind of see it. But hey, weather resistant, bright, adjustable spotlight cam, that might be worth a consideration. Speaking of bright and ready for outdoor use, I did want to mention that the TMY projector right now on sale on Amazon that includes a free 100-inch projector screen is an additional 20% off. It's the 2021 version. Loud audio, I've sampled and used a lot of the projectors, including the Dr. J professional projectors, but I think that this is a model that you might want to consider at $89.99. So there you go. Grab that from the carousel. Cheetah wants to know, where is shop by department? I believe the departments are on the left. Yeah, you can break them down over there. Shop by department. All right, moving on. Moving on. You guys are looking for an amazing television deal, one of the top well-rated televisions of OLED TVs. We're talking almost Black Friday pricing. I'll just briefly mention this to you right now. This LG OLED is $403 off as a top tech deal today, $2,500 down to $2,096. It is razor thin at the top, great backlit screen, infinite contrast, self-lit OLED pixels make this a particularly awesome television. Grab that if you're interested and you are looking for a TV. I talked in depth about that before, but this time, this hour, I'm just trying to get through more deals more quickly and make sure you guys get products like the Apple AirPod Pros in real time. The Apple AirPod Pros, which are never my favorite product at full price, but once you offer a $70 price drop, I'll get behind these. Active noise cancellation. I will say the active noise cancellation are just phenomenal on here. The transparency mode, which allows you to hear your surroundings. So if you're out for a jog, if you're commuting, you need to hear the cars around you. If you're on an airplane and you want to block out the engine noise but still hear your flight attendants, this is a product that will go a long way. Equipped to work with both Android and iOS devices, weather, sweat, and water resistant, $180 down from $249. Grab that from the carousel. The next product that I want to show you, if you are looking to improve the Bluetooth connection in your car, if you constantly have communications in your vehicle where people know you're in the car, or they know you're going through a tunnel, or they keep trying to ask you to speak louder, imagine being able to plug something into your car and immediately get better call quality, get better streaming music, and get a device that's actually built for our new era. If you're like me and you have an older car, I have a car from 2017. I had Bluetooth 2.0 when my car was manufactured, and that was the best you could get then, but we've come a long way. Bluetooth 5.0, which is much more stable, is a better range, is probably what most of us should have in our cars. And if you don't have a recent car, this is an amazing product. I will show it to you up close for $16.99, 37% off today. You plug this into your car's auxiliary port or your stereo, and you immediately stabilize and boost your Bluetooth connection. So for a phone call, you'll get clear voice capture. It'll eliminate echo and environmental noise during your call. You'll also get something called DSP, which is digital signal processing. And that will mean when people call you, your calls sound better. Your music streaming sounds better. Your hands-free, your navigation. You can also bring this inside to your home and use this in conjunction with older devices that just have an auxiliary port but don't have Bluetooth, like a really nice amplifier or a home theater system or wired headphones that you, in essence, want to make wireless. So many different ways that you could use this. So let me show it to you up close. It's $16.99. I'll walk over just because it's nice that I own this and I can show it to you. This is the product. So it fits into the palm of my hand. Bluetooth 5.0, you plug this into your car's auxiliary port or that little headphone jack just under your car stereo, and then bam, when you use your phone, of course you got the hands-free, the Bluetooth pairing, and the controls on here, which you can use as well. Charge port on the bottom. This runs for about 16 hours before you need to charge it. For $16.99, you can bypass your car's limited Bluetooth capabilities and get a much stronger stereo connection for your calls, better microphone quality. There's a built-in microphone on here, and I love it. $16.99, grab that from the carousel. Add that to your shopping cart, and don't forget to check out Chris P in the house, Black Top Media. Where did I go? I went to YouTube. I spent a lot of time working on some new videos. I've been here on and off, kind of, but I answered my calling today and came back. And to know that I'm doing it on a day where you're watching is like super cool. So thank you. That's pretty sweet. All right. Let's move on. Let's move on. There's like crazy streams going on today. How are you, Chris? I'm just looking, and I don't know if people are just trying to kill time, but I've noticed that someone is just streaming a dog right now, which is interesting. This woman's wearing a hat and yelling at the camera. There's like all sorts of interesting things I'm thrilled you're watching me, but every time I look at these other streams, I have something else that I want to be watching, and you're not on right now, so I'm not watching you. It is a bit of a wasteland on Amazon today, but thank you. I'm glad you're holding up. I know you've been busy. I was following you on social. I was looking at some of your posts, and you've got some pretty cool setups. So as people congregate, they can get some pretty good technology in place thanks to you. Very cool to see what you're up to. I'm going to a cottage or a lake house, depending on where you are in the country. Go with my wife and my daughter on Thursday, and we're going to be by a lake. So I think there'll be like a lake in the background for some of my streams, which will probably be interesting. We're going for about 2 weeks. I've never taken 2 weeks off in my adult life that I can remember, so I'm going to stream on the go. This is Mango Passion Fruit. You've got a good eye, and Tenren, my favorite. I keep wishing they would sponsor me, but I feel like brands would sponsor me not to consume their beverages. They'd be like, that guy with the big head and the oily forehead, don't drink our drinks, don't drink them on air, and we'll give you $100. I feel like that's like the type of sponsorship that I would probably benefit from. If you're looking for a smart Wi-Fi router, anyone watching right now, I prefer mesh systems. I know there's some Eero-Mesh deals that are on sale. There's a TP-Link, which we'll get to in a moment. You cover up to 2,500 square feet. I know they say up to 2,500 square feet. This is better for a room. Let's be honest. If you have a room, if you have about somewhere between 750 and 1,000 square feet where you've got dead Wi-Fi, buffering issues with Netflix, if you've got a video doorbell that always says is out of range, a printer, a laptop, a desktop, a TV, a gaming setup, $57.99. This works with the Amazon Alexa voice service, so you can actually ask your Echo to turn off your Wi-Fi. Great for parental controls that are also included. It has 4 gigabit ports if you are looking to hook this up with internet tied to gaming, and VPN. So if you do work in education or you're a student, you're trying to access a mainframe for your college, if you are working from home remotely, the VPN inclusion is phenomenal. Up to 50 devices. I said I do prefer a mesh system. We'll talk mesh in a few moments, but first, let's talk about Govee. So if you guys were watching my last month Amazon video on YouTube, and if you guys are not aware, I'm the deal guy on YouTube, so please feel free to subscribe. This is a product that I featured. I did the top 10 products on Amazon under 20 bucks, and the Govee Smart Lights are not only my favorite way to light up your home with different colors for the holidays, but they're actually highly practical for under kitchen cabinet lighting. I did a bathroom vanity. Like, there's a whole adult way to use these. So the Govee Smart Lights are $16.99. You can get the dual strip. They work with the Amazon Alexa voice service, Google Assistant, and yes, they are self-adhesive RGB lights. Who can spot the oldest thing in the photo? Can anyone spot it? What is the oldest thing in this picture other than the carpet? Anyone see it? There is one ancient tech device in this picture. Anyone see it? Echo, nailed, Chris. Yeah, this is like Echo circa 2000. What year would that have been? 2011? What year was the first Echo released? I had the beta, I remember. $2015. No, that's not possible. I'm just looking. 2013. So I think in 2012, Amazon sent me, and I was working with them at the time, the entry first beta version of the Amazon Alexa voice service, and I had to explain it to people, and they had no idea what it was or why they would ever want one. And it looked exactly like this, like a giant cone. It actually had surprisingly good audio. I think as the device evolved, the audio got worse before it got better, but I remember this, and it was just really tall. Anyhow, it's great for setting timers. It's wonderful for backlighting your television. It's, in my opinion, more practical other than adding all these lights around your house. Hans, welcome back, my friend. Disappointed. This is a great under cabinet lighting. And I was on the stream before, and there's Sam DC I was talking to, and he was going to add this as an educator to his classroom, and I thought that was awesome. But different colors, different lighting. It's great around the holidays. But I did a bathroom vanity, and it looks so nice in my home. And the Govee lights brought it to life. So just a reminder, if you do get the dual strip, you get one control with the capability to hook up to 2 different lighting strips. And You can control the brightness, the colors, and the pattern from the control itself, although of course you can always override it with your voice and with the smartphone app. If you do want to change the color concoctions on the LED lighting, you need the app for that. You can set presets. They also have different modes, like romance mode, where it's like a reddish, or there's a Christmas, there's a Halloween, there's a like a strobe mode, different party modes, different things like that. Yes, I have noticed that you do have that. So Chris said that he has that in his office, and that's how he lights it, his setup. Yeah, they're just so practical and so inexpensive these days. And I still think the Govee app, I've tested a bunch of different brands. I think the Govee still is the strongest of the apps. So that's just kind of my thought on that. 210 said you use them for active TV lighting, ones that come with the camera to get. That's really cool. That's amazing. I've heard of people that'll watch their favorite sporting events and they'll have their team's colors permeating from the back of the television, but you're doing it on a whole new level, and I do like that. And I can't believe you're still watching as well. I did mention briefly on that router, if you guys are looking for mesh systems, I was guiding someone on a purchase an hour ago live on Amazon for a mesh system that was perfect for his setup, and this might be perfect for yours. If you are looking for a mesh system, this is less expensive than the Eero Mesh. You get 3 pucks. So the idea is you plug the base into an Ethernet port or your router, and you get 2 satellite repeaters. The reason it's called mesh, you get a mesh net of an all-encompassing Wi-Fi system where your device seamlessly roams between each pod throughout your home. It's $40 off. I love the TP-Link setup, up to 5,500 square feet. I know I was showing you guys the app before. You can connect multiple devices. Unlike the Eero Mesh, where you do require a subscription to use some of their higher end features, the antivirus, the parental controls, everything is all built in to TP-Link. So there's not these constant add-on subscriptions. So I'll just let you know that I think I've tested every mesh Wi-Fi system known to man or woman. When we moved to the house we were in, I tried every possible system. I just bought them and I kept trying them. And if you guys ever want to get into a really long, heated debate over which system is the fastest, which has the best app, I will be able to answer all of those questions for you, at least for the products this year. But this handles up to 5,500 square feet, so a very large home, 1.3 gigabits per second, and the speed's up to 450 megs. So if you have a gig up, a gig down of fiber, this would be... I love this. Let me just see if I can open up in the chat what you posted. Go back. This is really cool. So this is the newer model. You're absolutely right. So these are the Govee LED TV backlights. And the Wi-Fi TV LEDs, this is a really cool kit. It's just brilliant. And they still support all of the really old Echo models in their photos. Beautiful. And if you guys are looking for this has the built-in mic as well with the system that I was showing you, so that the music will control or affect the lighting if you so choose. But the camera, which is just an amazing thing. So the colors automatically change based on your TV images collected by the camera. So it is an amazing product. I love that my stupid Apple, I hate my Apple Watch. It keeps telling me to stand. I've been standing for 3 hours. I don't know what the heck it thinks I'm doing, but anyhow, I wouldn't buy an Apple Watch, but I would buy these Govee LED TV backlights. The additional $10 off is great, and this is the one specifically built for 55 to 65 inch televisions. Awesome. Very cool, very good flag. I just want to show you guys a couple of other deals relatively. Yeah, I could just turn off the stand reminder. I take offense to it because I'm standing. I don't mind if I'm sitting and it tells me to stand, but I have been standing for 3 hours. So I wish the watch would figure out, like, I stand for a living. I'm standing right now. I'm on a gel pad on my feet, but all I do is stand. I shoot YouTube videos standing like this as well. And when I'm streaming, I just wish it would stop telling me to stand. I get very offended. Anyhow, I just quickly mention, guys, the Tracky Bluetooth, pardon me, the Tracky Run in Place, yeah. The tracking, if you guys are looking for a great tracking device, worldwide tracking, not Bluetooth, not Wi-Fi. This works with a SIM card, which will give you full worldwide tracking. I had a very specific question from someone before that was asking for a tracker that would continuously connect, pinging, giving you the ability to ping its location. Hey, Scott. Hello. This is a device that will do that. If you want a 2-week or more battery life, I do have a solution for you. So let me just grab the ASIN. Here we go. All right, so this is very cool. The tracker that you see right here weighs roughly what a quarter weighs. It's very small. It has a metallic magnetic back end, so you can actually attach it to the bottom of a car. It's great for tracking pets, for worldwide tracking of luggage. If you have a senior, someone that wanders off in your household, if you have concerns over your business vehicles, different things that you own, drones, this is a great way to track anything in the world. Monthly fees are as low as $10 per month to track, depending on what plan you subscribe to, but it'll easily mount. This one device will last for, I think, without the battery pack. Let me just double check, because so the battery will last 30 to 75 days if you just want tracking 1 to 3 times per day. So if you just simply want to see the location 1 to 3 days. But if you are looking for real-time tracking, so if the object is on the move, you're going to get, I don't know, maybe a week, depending on how frequently the item or the person is moving. My recommendation is if you buy this for 18 bucks and then you buy the battery pack, which a lot of people don't know exists. It's this thing. The waterproof mini case that would use, I think, only $30 up of your budget. So if you take into account that that's 20 bucks and this is 30, for under 50 bucks, you get an amazing worldwide tracking device. And this has a battery life increase on it where it will extend the battery up to 2 weeks. And if you are just using it in a box or it's barely connecting, you get up to a year's worth of use from this. A 3,500 milliamp battery pack that you would then attach to the tracker. Awesome. I'd buy them both if you do have things that you want to track or people that you really need to track. Trent said you didn't know how Amazon had live stream, but you like them. I love it. Well, I'm glad that you like it. I'm glad that you're watching. Welcome. A reminder, if anyone has seen me for the first time, I'm the Deal Guy, Matt Granite. If you like what you see, you can follow me live right on Amazon. Just above the screen where you see me, there is I'll show you. I'm going to do a demonstration for those of you that have just tuned in. Hold on. So right above my head, there is a follow button. And if you hover over with your mouse to where this follow button is, you click it, you'll be able to follow me live in real time. If you're on a mobile device, just physically touch the screen and then you'll know when I go live next. I never know when I'm going to go live next, so if you follow me, you'll at least know, which would be cool. I'm a big fan of you guys for watching today. I want to go through some other products. The Kasa smart plugs today are 33% off. I use this, I live by it, I swear by it. I can control pretty much any room in my home with the TP-Link plugs. I've used the Wemo plugs. I think they time out a little bit more frequently than the Kasa ones. I think the Kasa ones are built beautifully. And a reminder that while I'm here, guys, if you like what you see, you're also welcome to subscribe to my Deal Guy YouTube channel. I'm trying desperately to get to 2 million subscribers. I'm stuck at 1.6, and with your help, I can grow. Thank you. So this is the TP-Link app. You can see I have this in use all over my house. If I want to control my studio lights, I can just turn them off, like right here. I can turn them back on. I can speak to the Amazon Alexa voice service and do that. And more importantly, I can see the runtime. So I get a better idea of the energy efficiency, what appliances use the most energy in my home, the daily averages. If I'm away on vacation, I can make my home look occupied when I'm not actually here. It's great for Christmas trees, holiday lights. You could plug a kettle or a coffee maker into the outlet itself and then control that. Let me just see. I think this is, I'm just looking back at the prices on this, and this is like almost Prime Day pricing. So I think you'd be doing very well if you took advantage of this deal. If you grab this right now at $9.99, you'd be living the dream in terms of smart home control. And I did say, I mean, really whatever you plug into this outlet, then all of a sudden becomes smart. So that would probably be one of my favorite deals. It is available in the carousel. So the carousel that I have, which is either beside or below the video screen, you grab from the carousel, you apply it to your shopping cart, and then you check out. The reason you check out is because deals could change very quickly. And I want to make sure that if you are enjoying a deal, you're not missing out on anything. So there you go. All right. Lovely, lovely, lovely. All right. I think that about does it, guys. I appreciate you watching. I'm going to go spend some time with my daughter. We're going to make dinner together, and then I'm going to jump onto my Deal Guy YouTube channel. So if you want more content that'll help you save money, live a better life, score some 5-star products at 1-star prices, you know where to find me. I am the Deal Guy on YouTube. If you smash that follow button right now, I'll shout you out. I'm going to be live tomorrow at some time. True Layla, that's a cool name. True Layla, or True Lala. I'm going to go with True Layla. I love it. Thank you for the follow. For anyone else that spent the time watching today, you guys have been amazing. Hans, thank you for being here. Scott, 210, you've been here forever. Chris, whenever you're here, I try harder. Super Tiger, Ronnie Ann, who's like here forever. I appreciate it. And all of the other people that have been popping in and out of the broadcast. It's very hard to do these when no one is talking to you. You're just basically standing in a room talking to yourself. But when you guys are jumping in to converse with me, the time flies by, but I really enjoy what I'm doing when you're here. So Ronnie Ann, especially, thank you. Brenda, thank you for the follow. Ronnie Ann said, you like the idea of the Wise camera? One of the trackers, the Comsoon Bluetooth audio jack, which was, I don't even, over here. The Tile Slim. The Tile Slim's amazing. I showed that before. I'm glad you like the Tile Slim. I showed the other Tile, the AirPod Pros, you name it. So thank you. Thank you for making my day. I love you guys, and I will see you very soon. Probably tomorrow. Bye-bye.